Papazottl's tomb.
100%.
Oh,
Right.
hello.
Dead god in
It's
tone.
12. It's 12 foot. So you would see a skull, and maybe just like a little bit of a skull, just like dangling down from what you can see. Yeah.
Owynn.
Yeah.
There's a skeleton key. Don't make it obvious because it's staying really still.
Doesn't look like it's seeing you. It's not facing you.
Do you wanna shoot it together?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we can sneak it forwards a bit and then try and shoot it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot it.
I will
Okay.
also-
I mean, normally you have to roll initiative and everything, but just roll because thing has.
Unless it misses.
Yeah, unless it is. Okay, well that hits. And then with the sneak attack, it's probably just dead immediately. Yeah, so there's no point in rolling initiative. Okay, it's just dead. You fire a shot with your bolt. Owynn follows up and misses. The bolt smashes through. Well, actually, you probably wouldn't be aiming for its skull.
Stun.
Yeah, sure. The back of it, yeah, or like a spine or something, and it just. The head, the severed spine drops to the ground, and the rest of the bodies follow suit, clattering down to the ground.
What was that? Why'd you guys shoot?
You can mage hand it. I go back and I'm like, we got another skeleton key, guys.
Yeah, could I mage hand it, please?
Yep.
Kevin.
Just its skull, like you remember.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. It is. Gotta find. Here we go. Square. One is a square key.
Okay, so
Just add square skeleton key.
I guess I'll just stick it into my inventory. Where are we keeping them? Are we just keeping them on our person, or are we putting them in the bag of holding?
I have put them in bag of holding. I've got a triangle and an octagon.
Okay, do you want to take this one square then? Yeah.
Sure.
Shapes, yay. Love shapes.
Okay. Done. Have we only got the 3 so far?
From what I remember, I think you found 3 of these.
Anyone else coming over? FYI, guys, that dude was on the ceiling.
Yeah, but all skeleton keys are, aren't they?
Yeah, I shot him and got the key.
No,
With
my one was not.
I'm pretty sure yours was.
Was it?
They were all on the ceiling. They were all on the ceiling. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Very shizzle, man. This all.
Yeah.
It's, I think it's one of like their abilities. One of the skeleton keys' abilities is to be able to just walk around on the ceilings and shit if they want.
Okay.
I suppose technically it wouldn't have been in a sneak attack because you didn't have any cover, but
Well, he was face
She was hidden. She was stealthing.
dim light.
Oh.
yeah, but like when combat starts, you're aware of everything, and if she wasn't like behind cover and peeking out from something, but it doesn't make any difference. Just something for future reference.
Okie dokie.
Because you're still in plain sight, right? It just hadn't seen.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So it's not the same as like assassins get an ability to get advantage on things that haven't acted yet. First round of combat.
Then they do like 3 crit damage or
And
something.
I can't
Just
gauge what the stupid tomb, who the stupid tomb is. Like any immediately.
No, there's no obvious signs of. There's no carvings of animals or anything like that. It's just like a very. It's gilded, so it's made of some sort of sparkly, probably. It just has a gilded coffin.
Okay. Okay.
Ciel,
There's no.
We'll figure it out in a bit.
Thieves.
Thou as the dead god intoned into darkness.
Could this be Atherax?
Ciel thinks that it might be a
I
fake,
really hope not.
and that we might get trapped in there if we...
The bowing we already solved. That was the other. That was.
I don't know though. I don't know about that. Honestly, the reason why I seriously think that the bow line doesn't refer to Papazotto is because there was specifically writings of the instructions of what you have to do, which is bow to no one, right? Which makes
Yeah.
Okay, she wouldn't say that. She would say, yeah, there was already an instruction inside the tomb, which is something that's quite unique to Papazotto's tomb. All the other tombs didn't have instruction, so you can assume that the plaques refer to them. And I think that the dead abhor sunlight actually refers to Papazotto's tomb. That's just what I think.
Why?
Because of the creepy undead
The
things
zombies.
in the window, yeah, but we just killed them instead. Oh no, we turned undead, did we?
We didn't really solve it with sunlight, so I don't know why it would be clear that that's what it was.
I thought because of the mechanism of what we saw afterwards, because they had mouthpieces that we had to move in order for the door to move up, and we know if we scared them and they would have ran back, that would have pulled the door up. So it seems clear that that's what that was referring to, the sunlight.
But it also says bow as the dead god intoned, which is what bow as the god instructs, which is the instruction we found at Papazotl. So I don't really see.
Yeah, so it can be both, surely.
Yeah, it could be like each part of the puzzle applied to like solving a part of it, right?
Yeah.
So first is the door.
I think
second
we.
is
Yeah, I think you're right, because I think we already deduced that they weren't strictly tomb-based hints. They could be hints about any trap at all.
yeah.
But I
Not
think
just
that the 2 lines, the ring is a path to another tomb, and into darkness descend are 2 non-tomb related clues. And we've already seen there are 3 tombs, right? One of them, I'm fairly sure, is the sunlight one. The other one is almost definitely the jewel one, because we established it's Nang Nang's tomb.
Wait. So you're saying that this tomb, which has sunlight streaming in, which we've seen nowhere else in this entire tomb, isn't the one that's referred to?
Did someone say that there's sunlight in this room?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm so
is that-
sorry. Right, I didn't realise that you'd said that.
Oh, is that in the description? The sunlight coming into the tomb.
Yeah.
And when you say the ring leads to another tomb, we're not considering the ring of salt.
I'm guessing. No. I'm thinking
The
this
gravity
might be a ring.
This
Yeah,
is
Because of the way the corridor moves, right? So it goes
Well, if
upwards.
that's
It goes
correct,
upwards and then out of
This must be
sight.
the ring.
that could well be correct. If it's going this direction, I would imagine that it would lead to the creep through to the other, back to the ring tomb, the salty tomb,
That could be it.
and then the way you
the
get
salty tomb is on the same floor.
There's
down here.
this, yeah, exactly. So this will probably go to the cool through.
But does that not go up? Does that one not also go up, just as the north side? Don't the south and north side?
What I mean
both?
is you can't see it. Literally, I think it goes literally round, up and round like a ring, and then there's probably another tomb upstairs, maybe that we haven't seen.
Oh, you. Does Owynn think?
Oh, I've got an idea. I wonder. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to risk it, but can I please send my mage hand just up here?
Do you
I
need
need to be able to
sights?
see. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, you need sight to guide it in some way.
Right. Give me the rope. I'm gonna.
Okay.
As long as it's attached to the immovable rod, I'm going to stand here. Does anyone want to stop me?
No, that sounds great.
He's I'm not really sure what to do either. So fine, and it seems safe enough with the immovable rod.
Okay.
We can
I
just
am
pull you
stood
back.
here. Nothing's happening yet.
Nope, nothing's happening.
So there's the dead body. Is he like just lying on a slant or something?
Yeah, so it curves upwards, and he's just lying on. Imagine like a half pipe of a skate, and he's just lying on the curve.
Yeah. That's
Grab
what I thought.
the rod and then bring it without touching it, so that Ciel can have a look at it. You can grab it with mage hand.
Oh, the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I even pick it up with the mage hand? Is it even, like, big
Light enough.
Light
You
enough?
just can't activate magical
So you can see that this guy has crossbow bolts sticking out of him.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Means it's got crossbow bolts sticking.
But I call you on the couch, sofa. Damn it.
His robes are ink stained.
Ink stained.
Yep.
Octopus.
Well, Ciel's not there.
No, I mean literally, because there's ink stained.
Can't believe it didn't get that. I think it makes the joke funnier though.
I wonder how long he's been waiting to use it.
Okay, yeah. So you can grab the staff if you want.
Okay.
Hand.
The staff with the mage hand.
Yeah.
And bring it over to where Ciel's standing, and plonk it on the floor.
Well, you don't need to plonk it. Just.
Good job, staff falling.
Oh, right, and just holding it up to Ciel. Yeah, it does definitely. Ciel, as you look at it, the whole thing has an aura of magic. What type of magic is?
Concentration.
Let me have a look.
Abjuration.
So hard sometimes because they don't.
Evocation. Necromancy.
Okay, so transmutation and evocation on the staff.
This is
Not
totes.
cursed.
Like, who knows?
No, Papazotl has not heard of a gravity ring.
What is it that we heard about a gravity ring? Like, apart from... Oh, one adventurer got caught in the gravity ring.
Oh,
No,
yes.
here he is!
Yeah, we found him. Okay.
Guys,
Well-
I think I could just walk up. Like, I could probably just walk up, and I'd be probably, like, upside down.
As long as you're tied to the rope, yeah. I don't see a problem with it.
I'm gonna... And he probably was killed by crossbow bolts. I mean, as opposed to something else. But
Yes, as opposed to the gravity ring trapping him there, it was just he was killed by crossbow bolt, so it may not actually be dangerous.
I have a feeling that's possibly true. Is it worth looking now, or should we save it till after we've dealt with this other weird tomb? Which could be the sunlight one, as you said.
We're gonna pocket the staff.
Yeah.
What if it's cursed? Oh no, I suppose... Well,
We could just put it straight into
might be cursed.
Bag.
If this guy died.
You put it straight into the bag, and presumably.
Yeah, when we do short rest, we can also just examine it and see what it
Okay.
is
Yeah.
Okay.
without attuning.
Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Proper
I
look
guess
Stuff.
it would be yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's another snake.
Turns into a goat.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Am I adding goat staff?
Yes. Where does it? Oh, right. It says yeah. Add goat stuff.
Okay.
All it does is it summons Personagitron's goat.
Fucking useless goat. Great.
A tiny
Uh,
baby goat.
There's no
Beast
conjuration magic on it.
Okay. Do you want to come back, me? Or we...
Perception. Yeah. You can see like axe wounds as well now.
On the corpse.
Well, actually, that'd probably be an investigation of the corpse rather than
I
just a
want to
perception
see
check.
his crotch.
So, very good. So no, there's no obvious traps or anything. It's just weird. It just curves upwards.
Yeah, guarantee you I could probably just walk and I'll be like glued to the floor. It's gonna be awesome. I want to try it.
You can go up to like 35 feet.
Is that all that's left of the rope?
There's only 40 feet, and therefore with like 5 feet of tying.
Sure.
I'm I'm gonna walk up halfway up the slope then, if that's okay, and see if it works the way I expected. Please.
Okay, yeah. You start walking along, and where you would expect to have to like push upwards, you don't, as if walking up a slope. It's just as though you're walking on ground, and you look around in this very strange perspective as you feel as though you're just perfectly perpendicular to the ground, but looking behind you, you can see the curve.
Hey guys, how's it going? Just like, is this what spider climbs like?
Oh.
When May does this, like Owynn will be like, when you say like, is this a ring like a ringed donut, or is it like a half pipe?
Well, she expects it's a ring. That's what she's describing. But can you confirm?
Yeah, it doesn't have a lip at the top. As far as you can see, May, it keeps going up and around.
Okay.
Should I keep going, guys? Should I keep going?
Try coming back.
Okay,
Yeah, enough
coming back.
rope.
Hello.
Does it work?
Not coming back.
Yeah, like, can she just walk back?
Yep.
How'd you get caught in this place then?
Wait,
He
doesn't
got
he have
killed
an ink
by
something?
axes and crossbows.
Yeah,
From
but
the
the
Guardians.
description
mean
is that
just crossbows?
he was caught.
Did he
I don't
insert
think
Well-
he got
ink?
caught in the gravity ring. Maybe he got caught by the Tomb Guardians in the gravity ring.
Yeah,
It's like
I got-
Cluedo, guys.
Yeah, that's
Does
right.
the
Not by
Guardians
the gravity
have
ring.
crossbows?
Yeah, they do.
Can I take some of these bolts for myself?
Yeah,
How
you
many
can
are
pull,
there?
like 3 bolts you can pull out of him.
Thanks!
Do you want to just check him down, this half goat person, see if he has anything else on him? If he's an adventurer, he might have a few more cool items. In fact, Ciel, I guess we think now that this is safe, so we can all just cross through, and Ciel can go and have a look as well. Like,
There's not enough
check for magic.
side on that block.
Well, we can go. Wait, what?
Shogun.
Oh,
Obviously, your mic is like 100 miles away from your face.
To save our ears of the honk 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 honk.
I like hearing it.
I can't ASMR with this mic because it's literally like, it's perfectly the right distance away.
See, people use it a lot, but I don't think it makes sense in the reference to. I don't get that.
What?
Like ASMR, like,
People love it.
but like
I hate it.
Do you mean the use of the term?
in that particular context.
Like,
I find it very weird. So it depends who it is that's doing it.
Well, it's,
Like 90% of what I found is sexy girls doing that, which is absolutely the most stupid thing. But
pretty
like,
hot.
there's like I don't find it interesting or soothing or anything.
yeah,
No.
no,
Like,
but David
someone-
likes it in a completely non-sexual way. He says it gives him these pleasant chills in his neck when you listen.
and
There
on
is
his
like a
penis
channel
too.
Yeah,
where
it gives
it's-
him pleasant chills in his
like-
dick.
There's a channel
Not,
where it's like
not
this
sexual
really
at all.
old, friendly grandpa doing it, and that one is incredibly relaxing. So like that one I like, but I just hate all of the ones where it's like women with tops like that, where their boobs are just spilling out, and they're like,
That's just sexist.
That's just
Yes.
like that just adds to the experience in different ways.
I like it when
I
guys
don't
do
like
that.
I don't like the sound of people like the scratching noise like. No.
Yeah, do people do that, do they?
Oh, I hate it. Like the scratching of your scalp and stuff, you know. Oh, cringe, right. Okay, we all gathering in here then.
Well, I mean, Ciel should go and look for magical items because he was an adventure.
Ciel is just gonna peek. She's not actually gonna go.
You just can peek around the corner,
Yeah.
crane your neck around the corner, scan with your eldritch sight.
Yeah.
Fine.
Why are you guys so scared? I'm fine. Look, walking up and down this cool like.
She's racist against half goat, half humans.
Yeah, she just
Ciel doesn't want to die yet, so she's being extra.
Very
cautious.
reasonable.
Yep.
not
Can I
yet.
take the rope off, please?
And there's a bloody dead body, so. Anyway, Ciel just peeks and
Look,
looks
I'm
for
like walking all
magical
about the
stuff.
place. Look, it's fine.
So, what's that, Nina?
Ciel just peeks and looks to the sides, see if there's anything magical.
Okay. No, there is nothing additionally magical about this body.
Is the whole ring like all the same aura of magic as it goes all the way around?
What
Yes.
about the ink? Sorry.
The ink on him is not magical, no.
He just peed himself.
It was like Withers wanted to join in the fight. Went, take that. Yeah.
Does he have any books?
Before Withers, he was.
Does he have any what, sorry?
Books. Or papers.
Not that you can see. You can go and rummage around in his stuff if you want, but you're just looking at him at the moment. And he's lying.
Mate, did you see any books, papers?
Nope.
Do you
I mean, I can investigate his body. Yeah. Great.
7 helping out there.
So on his body, rummaging around his ink-stained robes, you find a pot of ink, which is completely full.
What?
Oh, you can see a drawing.
Is that magical?
You find 2 books. One just flicking through looks like it's written in common, and the other one you can't make out what it's written in. It's all sorts of just strange runes.
Okay.
Yes, and that I think is that's it.
Okay. I'll pass the book to Orvex and I'll say, like, does this mean
Which one?
The weird written book.
The weird one? No, he shakes his head.
Does it look like a spell book?
Does anyone know what this text is, or what's the common book? What's its theme? What is its
what's it titles?
Genre.
It is a journal.
Mm-hmm.
So there isn't one of the passages stands out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the last one?
Yes.
Oh!
And it's know that I.
Four-armed. Was that the four-armed? Was the one of the bomb?
Pilastery. Such a big word.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh.
Starfallen was the spirit in the land, so she's an elf princess.
Oh.
Four-armed
So
gargoyle.
Says though, even if we'd found the eye, the elf princess was gone. Sounds like the eye and the princess are potentially tied together.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Because, like you said, like they lost the Starfallen when Seward was torn to pieces.
I guess that essentially when Seward is torn to pieces, the Starfallen couldn't have helped him stay alive. Maybe.
Hey, the
It just stabilizes you. Starfallen just stabilizes. Stop you from.
Why'd they lose it?
Oh, unless they took the Starfallen off his grave, which is entirely possible. I'm gonna put this in the journal, Richard.
Might want to show her the eye then.
Yeah, I think she should hold the eye as well.
Doppelganger.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the thing that's a bit concerning.
So it means if we see any beings and shit who pretend to be kind, keep your eyes out.
We do leave our NPCs out a lot in the back.
Ah, well, yeah.
It's only
but-
because I don't move them. It's not because they're just hanging back.
All of the people that could be adopted.
What do we know of doppelgangers? Is that they?
We've
I guess
met.
it's an.
We've fought them, haven't we?
4-armed gargoyle.
Have we?
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
about Rohan
Inferno.
Gargoyle.
That's something we don't know about.
That was without
it's just a
Ciel,
warning.
though, was that?
Yeah.
So,
One
because
side
I'm,
of the not Bashar. What's his face?
it's,
Our dwarf friend.
Gungeon.
Gundren.
it,
Those were doppelgangers.
oh yeah.
They know our thoughts as well, so.
Didn't we? Brixton. Brixton was one of the people that. Oh, he's not called Denlin. He's called Devlin. So remember, we found a note at a campsite in Omu. That was a message to someone called Ray, apparently, and it was from Brixton, and talking about the Eye of Zoltek. But I guess that's just this. We're slowly discovering their demise. Not good. And so Brixton it didn't come into the tomb. I guess maybe.
Probably
Write
not.
that message. I think Brixton died in Omu before they even entered the tomb.
He says, of course, I got my staff. Brixton would have seen humour in it. So I think there's a few things that are interesting. We could totally give Starfall the gem and see what happens.
Sorry, what
We'll
gem?
get her to hold it.
Well, the Eye
Yeah,
of Zoltek.
yeah.
Think that's worth it?
So
Yeah, I mean, Can I get the Eye of Zoltek out and share it to her? Like, does this mean anything to you?
Bitch. Just about
Is Tili adding the word bitch onto the end?
sure. She didn't give a shit.
Wow, Tilly.
So, the elf spirit that you know as the Starfallen, in her typical absent-minded state, just looks at the gem, says, that's very pretty.
Touch
Do
it.
you remember Seward?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He was with a group. They. It's coming back to me. I think they sought to save me, to
Yeah.
resurrect me somehow.
The Yellow Banner?
Yeah, that name rings a bell.
Maybe we should tell her all of this, what's written in this. Jesus. I think I might start talking to her like, oh, do you remember like Devlin as well? I mean, he was there too. Get her talking a bit, you know. Like...
Vaguely. Studious fellow, a wizard.
Was he a goat?
Maybe, I don't really recall his face very well. It's all a bit of a blur.
Right. Do you remember where they were heading, except for that they wanted to revive you?
Yes, they came here for a reason. I was the reason. They wanted something here that they thought could revive me.
So, the gem. Probably.
This.
How would the gem...
Or it's a lie, which is entirely possible.
I mean, the gem's been used
Remember?
to capture souls, hasn't it? Or Vex, has there ever been a case where it restored life to people?
Oh, Now you mention it, I think it is rumoured to be able to bring people back from the dead, but...
Wait, what can?
the eye of Zaltek, but that's a much more contemporary rumor. The actual facts, whereas we know it was used in the Mazdakan Empire. Their sacrificial rites, we have records of that, but these other things are unfounded, as far as I'm aware.
So
was it magical when we found it? Like, did Ciel see that it was magical? I don't remember.
Not magical.
Okay. I was like, what if that was the thing all along?
Things
We already
can
picked it
hold.
up.
Things can hold, like, can hide their magic though. You can hide stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
give it to
Although
her.
I'm not sure if Tim
Get to
knows.
touch it. Get her to touch it.
Yeah, get to Starfall to touch it. Try to get inside of it.
Yeah. She
Stroke it.
just touch it. Touch it, start falling.
Okay, she floats out of her lantern and
He's not checking his book, guys.
instinctively touches the stone, but nothing happens.
Yeah, usually he goes, hold on a minute.
Maybe if we use it
Nothing
to
happens.
break the lantern,
Oh.
But
and then it'll go because she could be attached to the lantern. So if we use it to break the lantern, she could and get sucked into it, and then it'll transform into the live person.
I mean, that's a lot of
what's the purpose
speculation.
of doing this right now,
Who
though?
wants to risk it? We could just do that after we get rid of the soul thing anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean, we've got this thing that could help her. We don't quite know.
how
We've got Orvex, and he could always try and dig up some more info about it.
Yeah. Yeah, let him just...
What is the worth of the when you cast revive? Like, he's like, what's the components? Like, what do you need to revive someone? Does anyone actually know?
depends what level of like reviving you're doing.
So this obviously has no body. Like,
is
Starfall
true
just has a
resurrection.
spirit. So how much is true resurrection? Like, what? Like,
It's like
lot.
10,000 gold
Yeah,
pieces or
supposed to
something
be.
like that.
You guys wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's 10,000 gold pieces or something.
So
I mean, I can tell you it's 25,000. You can just look in the spell tool, but you guys wouldn't know.
Which is about how much we thought it would go in an auction. The gem.
No, that's
That's
no,
possible.
It's
You
not
reckon
that,
you could-
actually.
Yeah,
almost
because
reckon you
the
could
pure
auction.
gem size was 5,000, but its value of what it is, we were guessing it was about 25,000. Or
we
an
could-
enormous amount.
So,
No,
They could be
it's
transparent.
priceless. Just a lot more. Yeah, but I suppose
25,000.
five times as much. Yeah.
either way, like, we could extrapolate that. It might not be that the Eye of Zoltek has it, but it might be used in some ritual, which is why her touching it doesn't help.
Yeah, I think
We just have to-
let's not speculate too much right now because we don't have all the pieces.
fine.
I don't think, do we?
Well, we might find another journal of the
Walk
torn
up the
companion.
ring.
We don't need. Do we
Is
want
that
to?
everything on him, by the way? Definitely. Yeah. I say definitely. That's fine.
Could-
Have you noted all these things down? Ink pot, and then there's
Ink
journal
pot
and
magic.
another. The ink pot is magical, yes.
Can I have the ink pot?
The ink pot has evocation magic around it.
Yeah, give it to her, and he likes covering himself, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon it's like the amount of ink that's on this guy. I reckon it's like a never-ending supply of ink. That's so cool.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, if it's full and he's clearly got ink on him, like anyone with any with a brain can deduce that sort of.
Cool.
That could be a possibility.
Can I
So
have
is
the ink
that-
pot? Cool.
yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. Add magical ink pot then to your inventory.
What about the second book? Does that look like a spell book? Because he's a wizard.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
give it to Carmen then. Yeah, I'll give it to Carmen.
Oh yeah, I'll read it like the others that I read that make me stronger.
Carmen is so enlightened.
I'll put it to my collection of unreadable books.
Okay,
Carmen,
Devlin's spellbook.
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna have to like teach me because I need to get stronger in magic. Do you reckon you can teach me some of these
Oh,
spells?
this is way too difficult. I don't know if you could do it.
Well, you've got like 3 other ones, right? So you could maybe teach them one of those.
I mean, maybe if we get out alive, you know.
Okay, that's a deal.
Shall we, can I start walking yet?
Spellbook,
Did you untie you
I
untied the
took
rope?
the
Did you?
rope off, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to give me the stuff back?
Go ahead.
She's just sitting there thinking, why did I start accepting these books?
So I would like to walk as far so that I am perfectly perpendicular to the
Keep pressing the walls.
wall, or parallel, I guess, to everyone else. Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm like this.
So you want to be 90 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that works too. Yeah.
But not upside down, 90 degrees, so like halfway.
Yeah, 90 degrees, just to begin.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Do I see anything yet?
No. There's. It's basically it just continues on around in a big circle.
Provided I'm still stealthed, I'll keep going. And is it really dark? Is there no light at all?
No light. No.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep going if that's all right.
Yep. Sure. You're just gonna walk all the way around.
Just want to take it let's say just another 7.5 degrees. No, I'm just kidding. Just a bit further. Let's say to if you imagine a clock, and right now I'm at 3 o'clock. Okay. Okay, not 3 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock makes sense. I'm at 9 o'clock right now. I would like to go to 10 o'clock.
Okay. You do that.
Just keep going.
You don't see, no. I mean, you don't see anything.
11 o'clock.
Just say you keep going until you see something.
12 o'clock then.
Surely, just say you keep going until you see something. Surely that's what you want.
Yeah, I don't.
Fine. I just don't want to trigger shit.
Well, what? If either you see it and you don't trigger it, or you don't see it, in which case you were going to trigger it anyway. Surely.
Yeah.
Just keep going carefully and just
Yeah, at best you roll 1 perception check, which will cover you walking the length of this. If your intention is to walk the length of this ring, then you would roll 1 perception check, and that would cover you looking carefully as you do that.
Okay, I will roll that then. And also, I would like. Can I restrict the amount of light that Starfallen would create if I were to ask her to? Or does it have to be a specific amount of light?
I think you can cover the lantern.
Yeah, I just want a little bit of light, not epic amount.
Where does it?
If it's to help me see,
lantern.
unless I can see enough with my dark vision, in which case I don't want to risk it.
Well, you can see in dim light.
You can't. Yeah, you'd have disadvantage. Should have -5 on a passive perception. By just using her dark vision.
Okay, I'll just whip it out then, the light, so I can see a bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, I assume you have.
Shit.
No, you don't see anything. When you get to the halfway point in the ring, the sounds of your companions cease. You don't hear anything anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna walk forward again. You're
just gonna keep going.
Yeah. Do I hear anything now?
Nope.
I'm gonna go back the way I came then, please.
That way no longer exists.
Okay. If you go backwards.
Yeah, back the way I came, please.
Back the way you came. Okay. Yeah. Well, you can hear your companions again.
Nah.
Okay.
It's from just a distance then. It's just...
Hello.
Don't say anything, guys.
I can fucking see Ciel's shield. She's not very good at hiding.
Did you hear a ghost?
Guys, I'm right here!
Who's that?
Wow.
Hello!
I think I hear something from out of the ether.
I'm gonna reach out and slap Ciel in the face.
I felt something!
You're being attacked.
Oh shit! Kill it! Kill it!
No, I didn't kill it! It's me! Guys!
Carmen just laughs.
Can't see me!
I just point at like May and laugh.
Oh, you guys are
Gotcha.
just kidding. Oh. Did you want to see the amazing stuff I saw up there or not?
What was it?
Literally nothing. And by nothing, I mean it's pretty scary up there. I think we should all go together if we're going to do this. But it is safe as far as literally directly above us. But the second I got to that point, everything went quiet. Like I teleported somewhere.
That's interesting.
I didn't hear all of that, but I'm on the assumption that you just mentioned some stuff.
Okay, so
Proceed.
so May's just explaining how it's pretty scary up through there, but about halfway walking through, suddenly it goes really quiet, as if I teleported somewhere else because I couldn't hear you guys anymore. It was weird.
Didn't they say
Very
something
magical, I'd say.
about leading to another tomb?
Exactly. So it's to another tomb. Let's go.
I think that this one could be the false tomb, and then that's the real tomb, as Ciel was suggesting.
False tomb. So Ciel, what do you mean?
Ciel doesn't think... she thinks this one is fake.
Mm.
Because there's nothing on this one.
Yeah, let's go.
I guess when you looked in, you didn't see anything in particular in this room. You just saw the sarcophagus, and that was it.
That's to May, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What, are you talking about this room?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can only see a strange... Yeah, the same as you can see, basically. Nothing special, no.
Well, then, how about it, guys? Should we go up?
What, on the ring? Go
Yeah.
take a trip in the ring? Sure.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, what about the others outside?
They can come.
You guys coming?
Yeah.
What if I go the other way? Can I check the other way, please? I don't think it probably won't make any difference, actually. I bet it all leads the same way. Let's all go the same way I came, this way. Just literally just walk. You'll see what I mean. Well, Carmen, you probably get it, because you've done spider climb before. It's exactly the same for you, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. So you all march up along this ring. May, as you reach the middle portion of the ring, like you did last time, everyone around you disappears. You keep walking forward, and then the rest of you watch as May also just disappears as she reaches the center of this ring. If anyone follows her through,
Yep.
Yep. Okay, you can carry on going through. And May, you'll watch as Ciel appears behind you, and the rest of you see Ciel disappear. So eventually, the whole group manages to head through the center of this ring now,
Except Tili, staying behind.
and walk down the other side.
No, I'm going.
Okay. And okay, so we just keep walking forward. May's gonna keep walking.
Yeah. And you come down the other side of the ring. You notice that Devlin's body is no longer there.
What?
Well, we've just moved to another place. Is it exactly the same as this?
Your pebble with light is no longer there.
Okay, so gonna keep
Is
walking,
the
and I'm gonna stand right here, please. What do I see? So I want to be flat now, like standard, like just level.
you want to be here? Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you still see the trap?
Yeah, you still see that stone block in the ceiling. The room looks much as it was. With sunlight streaming from the ceiling onto a gilded sarcophagus placed on a checkerboard floor.
Okay.
Don't leave this bit. Go back. Go back.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just worried that people can get trapped here if they leave the ring. I want to go back to our bit. This is like a whole different
dimension.
realm.
I think this is the real tomb.
This must be.
Is there any engraving on the sarcophagus?
Well,
nope.
It's not the same.
Can I see that block? That was the weird. Do I need to?
Yeah. No, you can see it. It's like you look where you saw it before, and sure enough, the telltale seam around the top of the ceiling is still there, indicating some sort of block.
well, feel free to explore it. For now, I'm going to stay in the ring.
This one here had scroll work around it.
Yep.
Is that no longer there?
It's still there. It looks exactly the same.
Okay.
What the fuck? And so I'm guessing, like, I know that you haven't moved us or anything, but I'm guessing that Orvex, etc., are not there anymore.
Well, they all came through with you.
Oh, sorry, right, okay.
I think this is the one. I think we need to.
Okay, well, explore it, but I'm going to stay in the ring for now.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Well, I'll
step forward then, I guess. Anything new? Do I get blown up?
No, you do not get blown up.
I think we need to start. I don't know. Get the immovable
when we
rod
look
and stick it there.
backwards, is it?
Is everything identical, basically?
If you look backwards, what? Sorry.
Is it the same?
Like back here, like where the banister is and stuff.
Yeah, it's the same.
Just no body. It's so strange, isn't it? I'm freaking out.
Okay, well, I'll put the immovable rod underneath the
stone block.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we actually see anything on this side?
I'm gonna stand.
That's just the ring. The ring just continues up. It's both sides.
I'm gonna stand here, okay, and be cautious that if the second this thing starts to possibly move, I'm gonna duck backwards, as in.
Okay, I mean there is an immovable rod there, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, just in case it gets like destroyed or something. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a fail safe. Now that I'm closer to the room, please. Ooh.
Yep. Okay. So this room smells of wine. On a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight streaming down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling, which arches 12 feet overhead. 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouths agape, protrude from the walls.
Tili, try and command them.
I need the... Wait, do I need the...
You need the pool. Yeah.
Do I need the...
No, you don't.
4 armed gargoyle? Oh my god.
No.
I don't even know what to say.
They're just gargoyle heads. They're not actual gargoyles, is it?
They're just gargoyle heads.
Yeah, so... This isn't one of the trickster god's tombs. I'm actually really, really genuinely scared of this place.
Could be the phylactery of Asarak.
This can't be it already.
No, I mean...
Move closer.
Smells of wine, you say?
Okay, from all of the stuff that we've learned so far, none of this is useful.
This we don't have, like, we could just go back around the ring and go and do the same thing, couldn't we?
So there's an aura of abjuration magic around the coffin.
What does that mean?
And there is
Shieldings.
illusion magic coming from the sunlight streaming down.
Ciel thinks that we're gonna get locked in if we step in.
Is this the sunlight? It's actually hitting the where is it streaming down onto the sarcophagus?
We said something like sun. Yes, the sun doesn't. Undead don't like sunlight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's making us think that there's sunlight, but there's probably not sunlight. So that's probably an undead person, and we're going to be like, we didn't think it was undead because. And And then the abjuration is like a seal, presumably, to like preserve whatever's inside it.
Let's go let's go back and compare this room to the other one.
I
See
agree.
if there's anything different.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll take the immovable rod.
CL, can you just go with CL? No, CL can just go with someone.
We need the immovable rod.
Yeah.
Oh, of course we do. Okay, sorry, let's all go back then.
Okay, yeah, let's just go back through the ring.
We've all gone back through the ring, okay?
Okay.
Got the immovable rod, and then
And now we're
standing
comparing the original dimension with. Should we call this is real dimension? The other one's upside down dimension.
Yeah. Real is the stinky one.
Okay, mirror goes in there. What do I see, and what does CL see?
The exact same as before.
Oh, okay, so it's exactly the same, but it's not. Clearly, it's not.
What? So the magic around those.
Maybe it jumps. It's a time skip.
There's abjuration magic. Yep. And then there is illusion magic on the sunlight streaming
Maybe
down.
going clockwise, or it depends which way you face. If maybe going anti-clockwise goes back in time like 5 years, and go the other one time skips forward like 5 years or something.
What was it? Gravity
And
ring,
that's-
not a time
and that's-
machine, right?
Sorry.
It was called a gravity ring, not a time machine.
Well, gravity is deforms space and time.
We definitely wouldn't know this.
Astarak would definitely have a time machine.
God damn it! I need to. Oh, what was that thing about? I'm just looking at our notes. Withers. Okay. Anything that Withers has said. Fucking hell.
Did we want to go the opposite way round on the ring?
Yeah, sure.
Could
Oh
do.
my god, what does this mean?
So-
What does this mean?
Should we see if that? So Kim, if we went round the opposite way, do we notice anything?
Well, if you go around the opposite way, no. If you go through the opposite way, you experience the same as before. People disappear and then reappear on the other side. Devlin's body is gone. The skeleton key's body is gone. There's the same. The room looks the same. The magic in it is also the same.
I'm gonna mark the floor here
Yeah.
with an X,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna go back
Go two
the other way
rotations.
around.
Yeah. Back the way and then back again. Yeah.
Into the
Yeah.
Upside down
original
again.
plane.
No.
Not the original.
But
Go twice. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the
So
upside down. Yeah.
yeah,
So the first upside down. Oh fucking hell! You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Clockwise.
So you go back. You go the reverse way you came in. This way once, and then you just keep going until you go back around to the top.
Yeah, northwards.
through again.
Yeah, northwards, aka
Yeah.
clockwise.
Okay.
Basically,
Yeah.
you're going to see if the cross is in the other. by
That's
going
right,
through the
that's
other
Yes.
one.
Okay. Sure. So the cross is still there. The bodies are gone.
Okay, that means there's two. There's two like versions then, pretty much.
Just true.
Yes.
As opposed to like infinite.
I mean, did we want to have a
Unless-
look about behind us as well? Because I guess Owynn could quickly he could pay in an X like here as well, and then go into the normal plane and see whether or not.
Oh,
It
see if it
exists.
just changes one version. Yeah, because that's a good point. Everything's all on one side, isn't it? Yep. Yeah. Yeah,
God,
that's a good
this
shout.
is such a head scratcher. This could be like endless possibilities, but I'm gonna say hopefully it's not quite as
So if I go back to normal realm,
Normal
is that here?
No.
Oh, so it's the entire dungeon, maybe.
So if I did an X like here as well, and then went back to upside down world, has this one still gone as well?
So you've done.
He's
You've
done
done
X in
X.
normal realm, and then he's moved to upside down world to see if it's there outside.
It's not there now.
So yeah, I think it's
Okay.
the whole dungeon.
Hmm.
Fuck, that's
I think basically it's a way of making it harder to find the skeleton keys, because they can run through this as well, and then run anywhere in the entire dungeon.
And then we have two tombs.
The gravity ring leads to another tomb, so it has to be another tomb.
One shout is
okay.
Doppelganger.
Could there be twice as much treasure? Like, is everything else exactly the same in the other?
We could go and have a look, see what still there.
Should we look at the other tombs and see what state they're in, and see if they're activatable or not?
We can go and have a look.
I really doubt it, but...
Do you know where? We could just go straight to Papa's Ottles and see what's going on.
Can you ask the gods what they think?
Yeah. That'll make jack shit. Obalaka, do you know anything about this gravity ring and the two states of the dungeon, it appears?
No, Obalaka doesn't, but Obalaka thinks that you should stay in the normal realm and not mess
I
with
agree.
So, Papazotl, have you heard of Castlevania?
No, Papazotl has not heard of Castlevania.
So basically it's the same thing, you see.
It's not upside down though when you go.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel upside down, but it is, right?
No, it's
No, it isn't.
it's not mirrored in any way. It's exactly the same.
Yeah. Does somebody want to go round to the upside down and then check if the tomb on the same floor has been, like, if the zombies are still there and shit like that?
I think we all want to go and check.
I'm going to stay in the ring.
Let's all go except Tili, I guess. Although
I'm not leaving the ring.
stay with Tili.
I don't want to leave anybody behind, because if there's doppelgangers, we might come back and it's not Tili.
How about we all give each other a password or something? Octopus.
Doesn't matter.
Because doppelgangers can read your mind.
Can they?
Yes, they know all of these things.
Oh.
That's why you can't fool them. Like, you just can't. They'll know what's ahead, so they'll know all passwords as well.
Oh.
How did you come across this information, Carmen?
We discussed that last time. We figured out what doppelgangers are.
Don't think we did.
Well, we did, in fact.
Not with the mind reading. Not with the mind reading shit.
No, we did, because we discussed the whole thing about, like, how are we going to keep safe, because I think Ciel was the one who figured out there were doppelgangers or something, and she told us that was...
Last time we encountered doppelgangers was in the first campaign.
Yeah.
So Ciel wasn't with you?
Well, that wasn't Ciel. I don't know who it was, but somebody...
It's a false memory. That's what it was.
It's a false... Okay, then she doesn't know, then she won't say that.
Passwords it is then, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we had this discussion before, so...
Or we could maybe just all agree to go together. Tili?
No, fuck it. No way. No, just no.
Hold hands.
Let Obalaka control you now.
I'll do what the fuck I want. I'm not gonna get myself killed.
You have no idea what Obalaka said.
Fine, then only some of us should go. Only volunteers who wants to come with me.
What does Artis think?
Artis reckons he's had to think about it. It is very interesting, but unless it's an obvious solution to some puzzle that we've encountered, he doesn't particularly like the idea of being stuck in some alternate dimension. He hasn't, given that he doesn't know the rules that govern it.
Let's go into the tomb in the normal realm and see what happens.
I mean, the
one on the right
thing also specifically says Asarak is a trickster who desires nothing but your soul. His riddles may help you, but in the end, his final secret always leads you to doom. It's like...
That's the final secret.
Yes, but realistically, he's like... These are riddles maybe we don't need to solve at this point. So I'd probably agree and be like, let's go normal world.
Let's try normal world, and let's just see if we come across any really obvious, like...
Are we going to come into this sarcophagus?
Like Yeah, let's just enter the room and have a proper
in
look.
normal.
Stick the immovable rod here as before. Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
What are you doing exactly?
So we are in the normal, like, original plane.
With Devlin's corpse.
That's right. And we're sticking
That's how you know.
the rod.
Okay. Placing it up against whatever that block is so it can't move down. Yeah.
And then May is going to enter the wine stinking room, I guess. Very first
Is there an obvious way in which the wine's coming through?
slab.
Is there a what way?
Like
Sorry.
the wine, like, is it coming from anywhere in particular?
That's in
The smell of wine. No, the whole room just stinks of it.
Oh, it's both rooms smell the same then. I thought the other one smelled.
They all smell of wine.
Okay, do you guys want to come closer, please? Nothing so far has happened. I've entered the room.
Ciel just wants to stand here.
Okay.
Ciel, we need you.
Sorry,
You're big and brave.
but Ciel did say
Dragon Bay and
this
art.
way.
Oh, now all I can smell is ham and cheese. Ham and cheese toasty and some wine.
Ciel, your powers will help not put your party at risk.
Okay, let's approach this sarcophagus, I guess. I mean, what else is there? I mean, check walls first. Should we check the
Yeah,
walls?
I mean, these gargoyles.
Can I investigate this gargoyle up here? This pawn. Well, one by one, I guess.
You can investigate it. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What's this? Can I get some help?
It's a stone. Oh, no. You can't call for help just because you saw it roll. Yeah. So it looks like a stone gargoyle face. Its mouth is agape, but it's not. It's not like got a gap behind the mouth. It's just like it's just open, but there's just stone there.
All right. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Can you guys help me push the walls again? Just the usual shit.
Let's
go around pushing walls.
I'm gonna stay behind
I guess
this
can I? Should I just roll investigation for the entire room, or was that? Would you count that roll as the entire room?
You can roll for the entire room if you want. I don't know what exactly are you investigating about the whole room.
Just the usual, finding secret doors, secret keyholes, anything.
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you do a look around the whole room. I mean, there's nothing really that you notice. It just looks like a room with a sarcophagus. The fact that the light streaming through the ceiling is weird because there's no obvious gaps in the ceiling. It's just coming from the stone. A beam of light coming down from nowhere, which is strange. And then there just looks like basically these gargoyles are carved in relief on the wall.
Can we
do
shadows?
Wall pushing then to make double sure?
What about the shadows?
I was just wondering if you put like your hand up, does it cast a shadow or does it just go through your hand?
It casts a shadow, yeah.
Am I allowed to do the? Are people okay with me starting to push some walls? I mean, we've been doing that this entire time, like throughout this fucking dungeon.
Yeah, I'm pushing all the walls. They don't budge.
Okay. Right. Okay, let's have a closer inspection of the sarcophagus. And please, do I need to do perception, or can you just tell me what it looks like?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more really to say.
Okay, so it's just as blank and as weird as possible.
Not blank. It's got ornamentation on it, but yeah.
Writing.
I don't like this.
There's no writing, no.
Like, I have a feeling that we might be fighting something. Whatever is in there. Can someone open it while I stay way back?
What type of magic was on it?
What's it?
Abjuration magic. On the...
1 second, I'm just going to... If you think there might be a fight style, I'm going to stand a bit closer.
What type of magic is that again?
Aren't you a sorceress?
I'm asking the DM.
Okay. Abjuration is like protection, concealment.
Oh, okay.
Just come into the room, Tili.
We've got an immovable rod on the block, have we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we're all in here, aren't we?
Andrew,
Yeah.
if you want to lift the
There aren't any
sarcophagus...
secret doors. I pushed every wall.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, that's weird. I thought you liked spiting undead. I'm sure there's an undead in there.
I think I can hear one moving about, Andrew.
she just ignores you.
So what are we gonna do? We're gonna open it.
Jesus.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Alright,
Whatever's in there, we can take it.
Room as well.
let's rock and roll.
Please
Someone
don't be
move it.
If it's the four-armed gargoyle, then we just have to hope that we can.
I'll just like feebly push it with my mage hand. Like, oh, I'm not strong enough, guys.
See how you can do it, can't you? Look at those muscles.
Ciel did say that she didn't want to enter this room.
Let
Dragon, masturbate, yeah.
Yeah, sure. He just marches up and swings open the lid of the sarcophagus. Hard to read his body language. Inside, well, I don't suppose any of you can really see what's inside. There's like a wooden plaque.
Okay, May's going up to it to have a look.
Okay. And simultaneously, as after like maybe a second, you hear a grinding as the large stone block begins to strain against the immovable rod. The gargoyles' mouths open and wine begins spewing out of them into the room.
Run!
Does it smell like real wine?
Yep. The wooden plaque inside reads, "Drown your sorrows."
Okay, let's all leave.
Is the wine magical? Ciel, is the wine magical?
Just running. As you guys.
Yeah.
She's outside the room anyway.
Try and get underneath.
He's outside the room. The wine isn't magical.
Has anyone got any jugs?
I would remind you, Tili's floor has been replaced. So
It's been replaced.
I think it says it's replaced, right? Obalaka.
No, he says like, oh no, it should override. No.
Override.
I gain I gain a floor and overrides an opposing floor, so I still have both.
Opposing floor, yeah. So you still have your normal floor, yeah.
So does anyone have any drugs?
You've got a cup of water breathing. You can just stay in that room and not drown. Bye!
Carmen's got great jugs.
Thank you.
No, you've got that pot, right? For yeah, but
I'm giving it to Tili for getting
okay.
my ring of swimming and all that
No.
shit.
I'm just like, I just feel the sad tankard. Here you go. Scott.
Yeah, he's got a tankard. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I scoop it up and
It's like it's straining against the movable rod. We don't want to lose that thing, please.
Yeah, move it. Get out.
Okay.
So Tili is in there at the moment, scooping up wine with her tankard.
Yeah, I do it until it's
Get out.
full, and then I walk out.
Okay, and then you run out. Sure.
Okay, everyone leave. Right.
They leave. Like Undril ran out with the rest of you, as did Artus, and he's currently like shaking his boot. He like turns it upside down, lets all the wine out.
I pull the rod out.
Okay, the stone block, like, gradually, in the space of a few seconds, collapses to the ground, like with a groan as it shuts the room off completely. So there's wine that is poured out of the room into this corridor a bit, but now obviously it stops.
Nobody actually checked what was in sarcophagus then.
It was empty. There was just a plaque which said "Drown your sorrows."
It was that. So it's a fake.
We
It's
were
a fake.
supposed to drown
Which
in
cave?
there.
Do we want to try the next one?
Does the wine that smells like wine?
Yeah.
Both smell like wine.
Okay.
Let's do the other one.
I dip my little finger in it,
Okay.
and then I lick.
It tastes like wine.
Ooh.
You're immune.
I just
You're like,
pass the tankard
particularly-
like
A particularly aged vintage.
try it, but I mean
Good shit.
might be deadly.
It's like she would just put on the cap of water breathing and just stay there and drink forever. It's just like I can't drown.
The
You see,
peeing might be a concern.
you see as the smiling jug turns into a drowning jug quickly after she.
Till he drains the tankard.
Yeah.
Okay. It's quite good, yeah. It's like pretty good quality wine.
It's been so long. I can get the amulet. I can teleport back in and get more.
We've got another trapped, another whole
Yeah,
trapped
can't
room.
drink it if you made a
take death.
stone.
That'd be the perfect way to go, though, wouldn't it? To be like
You won't be able to drink it.
petrified. Yeah, but if I get petrified with my mouth open, it'll be like forever in my mouth.
Like some weird fountain. Like not a peeing fountain, like a spewing, like vomiting fountain.
What the hell?
Did we want to do the other side and see whether it's the same?
Let's do it, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Come on.
I think that's wise. Yeah,
I'm glad.
I'm not leaving the ring though.
I'm glad we put that rod there.
All right, put the rod in.
We guess we try and do the same.
This
Stick
time
your sturdy rod
In the upside
into
down.
my gap now.
You travel to the upside down.
Upside
We're
down.
in
Yep.
the upside down. Yeah.
Did you say? Never mind.
I said sex. Sex me now, Owynn. Sex me.
It's not the right time.
All right.
Okay.
Who's with me? Who's with me?
I'm with
Dragon
you.
bait. Dragon bait. Come on.
Okay. So
Okay.
Dragon
Yeah,
bait's with me.
Dragon bait. Yeah, he's curious enough. Prod
Okay.
along with you.
Entering the
It's
room.
exactly the same.
It looks exactly the same, yeah. But this time there is no stone blocking the way.
I'm gonna
Wait, there's so yeah, okay.
Is it Grant down?
Yeah.
gonna
I'm stand
investigate.
here. Like I'm gonna press against the wall here.
the room to look for more fucking secret fucking doors. God damn it.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm bothering, but all of my
Yeah.
rolls fucking suck.
There are
Can we
no
just-
secret doors that you notice.
Can we not just push the door?
Pushing, all the pushing.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I assume that's what you were doing. You search for just push it on the walls. But all your pushes were in vain.
Do we want to try and do the sarcophagus as well? I guess.
Yeah.
I guess Owynn will just. I'm like. Do you guys want to be close just in case there's an undead person in here?
Who?
Can Dragonbait? Can you come to?
Oh.
Yeah, you're the boss.
I'll come.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. And then push it off.
Okay. Inside the sarcophagus is a plaque made of wood which reads, "Drown your sorrows." As open the lid. Okay. You hear a grinding sound as the stone pushes against the immovable rod. The gargoyles' mouths open up and wine begins to flood into the room.
Fuck is this shit?
Okay, well I fill it up again and leave.
Okay. Are you drinking it immediately?
What are we missing?
Am I drinking it immediately? Yeah, sure, I'm drinking it immediately.
Okay, it's delicious.
So good.
I mean,
Is it more delicious?
shit.
Did he leave some for us, Tili?
Bowers of dead, god intoned. What is this?
Oh, this is not any Trickster God's tomb, right? It's like it's just.
I mean, it's just fucking bullshit. Let's leave. Come on, let's leave.
Well, you should have left by now already. Everyone was like, "Get the fuck out,"
Yeah, they all ran out.
and then.
Alright.
So, are we interested in?
I think we have to go to the other side.
I'm going to peer out.
Yeah, let's go to the normal.
Can I see anything?
No, this side, yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
You see 3 zombie heads sticking through the holes here, gnashing their teeth against their
Oh, what the fuck? Guys,
bridle.
everything's back how it was. What?
Do you reckon we could get 2 gods?
How does that even work? I
I mean, we can try Papazatos if you
I
wanted
want
to.
this Papazato. No, I'm just kidding.
But we've already talked about how we didn't want to touch this realm.
Yeah.
But come on!
Ciel.
but like, what's the point of there being this
I
extra
want to
round
try
if-
to go to the other realm. To the normal realm again.
Okay.
Whilst there's everybody's here.
Yeah,
Just by yourself then.
yeah.
No, Owynn would go with you if you're trying to go by yourself.
Well, I walk there, so you can follow
Tili.
me if you see me walk.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Who's following Tilly?
Owynn.
Just Owen. Okay. Okay, so you both head out, head back up across the ring, and your companions disappear. Devlin's body reappears. The stone block is there. The ground is stained a bit with wine that has flooded out.
And all's good in the hood.
Oh my god!
Sorry?
This is so weird.
The stone is still in place.
Both of them now down, presumably.
I guess we can't get back in,
Well,
can we?
yeah, I guess if you remove the rod from the second one.
Absolutely did.
You did. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay, good. Just making sure I could go back round after drinking the wine.
Well, that
in the
was
other
fucking
room.
stupid.
Yeah, go get the others to come back.
No, you're coming with me, Tilly.
But I can teleport in there without anybody noticing.
I
it.
literally don't care. Like, Owyn's like, no, we need to stick together, doppelgangers.
How do I know you're not a doppelganger?
That's a good question, but I haven't separated from you all, so let's go.
A bit bold there. You're not wearing your wig properly,
Tilly.
doppelganger.
I have to be honest, so let's
Fine.
go.
Let's go.
That's what the doppelganger would say!
You're not there, so.
Oh, I thought we
Okay, so. Well, anyone that followed Tilly.
Yeah, I asked who followed Tilly.
That's fine. Should we just.
So I'm just talking to the others.
Well, I
going
said
like,
that was a waste of time anyway, so. Oh, fuck it.
What if
go
we
back.
just break down that rock?
What? I can't hear you.
What if we break down that slab of rock
What's that, a rock?
that's blocking
The
the
wine?
path? Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We
because I've
should do
got
that.
an adamantine staff.
Yeah, let's break it down.
I mean, I don't know, like, what the point is of these being here. I mean, it could also
They're
just
traps.
be just that. Yeah, it's like there's nothing for us to
It's
get.
what Ciel suggested. I'm actually pretty sure it's exactly what Ciel suggested. It's a fake tomb that will have been killed.
Like, there for you to think there's something and then rack your brain
Drown
over
to
it,
death.
and then just both are just traps.
Okay, well, should we continue?
I don't think the ring is related to the tomb. I think the ring is related to the skeleton keys being really pain in the ass to find.
I really hope not.
Did
But
Withers
have you
only
not considered
mention
that maybe. Sorry. What?
Did Withers only refer to one gravity ring or was it one gravity ring?
I think
or
it's
one of
the gravity ring, wasn't it, his writing.
Okay.
And yeah, I think what you're about to say, May, is that maybe the actual true thing of souls is in the other realm or something like that. Is in the upside down, and it's
No,
actually
what I was gonna say is that it's entirely possible that the reason we haven't seen any other skeleton keys is because they're all in the other one, the other world.
Despite seeing these skulls everywhere, there's no skeleton keys.
Yeah, I wonder if Withers' secret stuff is still there, or
It's probably random, isn't it?
if all the gargoyles and the tomb guardians are still there.
Well, we haven't.
Probably, yeah. Well, because those zombies are still there down
We
there.
could go
Yeah.
to the other realm and then look through the pool and see what we see.
Yeah.
Or Withers will still be there, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell, that'll be weird.
We'll find ourselves.
Maybe this is the place where the hags are hiding as well, because they're like weird beings like that, aren't they?
Oh shit! It probably is.
What's the plan of action, though?
Oh
Ciel,
god, I don't like this.
What's that, Sabrina?
Ciel doesn't think that's a good idea, messing with
the other realm.
Yep.
But why not?
But
Why not?
if later
Actually,
on we find a puzzle that might require us to do some
Related.
stuff, yeah.
Just like Arthur said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should
messing with
probably.
it now is kinda
Like
stupid.
do everything else in the others in the real
Yeah.
world first,
Do
and
what
then
we can solve, yeah.
and then
Alright.
come here later.
We still don't
we do
know
need it.
Yeah.
where this door is that will need the skeleton keys. For example.
Yeah.
Both mantises playing with their fringe right now. It's really.
It's just a fucking annoying
don't
piece of
see
hair that
either
just
of
keeps dangling down. It's
I can't see Ryan's.
a pain in the arse.
I still only see Laura.
Yeah, I see me.
That's
I
weird.
can see everyone now.
I can see everyone as well.
So I have to
Yeah, thank
if I
God.
reconnect, will I be? Whoa.
Yeah, probably reconnecting will work. Does it work for me?
Okay,
Yeah.
are we gonna go? So the next areas that we haven't gone is downstairs again, or north. Did we want to go north to the bearded devil man?
Is everyone into the normal
Yeah, yeah.
Realm.
realm?
Yes.
Not
We
upside down.
established that's
Okay.
what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go straight back to how it was before. Yeah.
Okay.
It just seems like a too much. Like it's probably just a trap. But do we want to spend any time examining all these brand new magical items we've discovered?
Oh, also, yeah, get 500 XP for defeating the wine trap by using your immovable rod.
Cool.
Man, Owyn's rod is
Times
coming
two,
in
right?
Yeah,
useful.
Not
because you
times two. You don't get any extra experience for doing the same thing.
We should have solved
That answers another question I would have had. What if we just did the whole dungeon again?
We'd get XP for fights. For killing shit.
Oh, we should kill those zombies again.
I have a feeling we wouldn't because we did that with the Hydra. Remember, we defeated it and then we defeated it. We didn't get extra XP, did we?
Well, that's because it's the
Yeah.
same one, but these would be different things.
Yeah, but it had full health, presumably.
We didn't get any XP for that skeleton.
Oh, yeah, I guess you should have got XP for the skeleton key.
Thank
So what?
you.
5 XP.
So if you've got 500 each from the trap, and then an additional 10 for the skeleton.
Each.
Yeah, each. It's 50 divided by 5.
Wow!
Oh my god, we're rolling.
Should just be me, really, because I shot it. Oh, and missed.
I shot it.
Shot at it.
You're like a kid blowing out birthday candles, and I'm the one that I'm the mum that blows them out for you.
You got there first, and then my one would have hit him, but it was already falling, so it's just
Sure, you keep playing yourself that.
true story.
Right. Okay. So the question was asked. I don't know who asked it. Are we going to that weird northern place with the bearded devil, or are we going to
I
go back? Are
suppose.
we going to go downstairs?
That bearded devil thing looks fucking terrifying, though.
I know.
Can we
I
get
don't want to go there.
Ciel to look
Apparently,
at
it leads to an. It could lead to another tomb, according to Ciel's vision.
Oh yeah, what was? Oh yes, was it something like that? Was that right?
No,
No.
no.
Oh,
She
there's
just
another-
watched the Tomb Guardian patrol along these
Yeah.
corridors.
Oh,
There was another reason that had some interest, though. I thought there was.
Can we go over there and can you read the description out again, please? I don't write down all the.
Oh,
I don't remember exactly.
yeah, of course. The walls and floor of this 15-foot square room are cracked and carved with images of terrified humanoids falling. Set into the middle of the floor is a stone bas relief of a bearded devil face, painted green. Forlorn cries echo from the black void of its gaping maw.
Okay, so this is actually concave, not convex. Because you said bas relief. What does that mean? Sorry.
No, it's carved out. It's like extruded.
So it's convex more than. Yeah, for some reason I thought that it was like a basin.
Oh, right. That's right, yeah.
And so its mouth is just darkness, and you could just hear like cries. That is fucking horrible.
Should definitely dispel that shit.
What was the thing about in the darkness something blur?
Dispel magic.
That was probably the gargoyle, wasn't it? Not the
Yeah,
gargoyle.
sure, but maybe it applies. Just out of curiosity, I'll find it.
Dispel
can I
magic.
look for traps, please?
Yeah. There are no traps as far as you can tell. Nothing looks out of place. It's suspicious. Creases in the ceiling.
Owynn, please will you help me investigate this corridor?
I'd love for nothing more than to investigate this corridor with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Any secret doors? Any weird stuff in this corridor?
Nope.
Obviously not. Wow, okay.
This corridor is perfectly mundane.
Okay.
Ciel, is the gargoyle mundane?
Clearly it's
No.
mundane.
Gargoyle,
Absolutely
like a
not.
bearded devil.
That one.
It is in fact mundane. The only magic is coming from its mouth.
Andrew! Breathe!
Dispel magic.
Andrew, please.
Dispel that shit.
And then I'm gonna stand out of here anyways. I don't wanna be...
You're asking Undrel to dispel the magic.
Darkness.
Well, first of all, I guess Ciel describes it.
Oh, the magic that's coming up from his
Well, yeah, I'm like, what's that? What is it magical? What kind of magic?
Oh, it's evocation and illusion magic.
Do we, Undrel, would you be willing to try and dispel that?
Yeah, if you think it wise.
Did she dispel the magic in the very beginning of the tomb?
Yep.
Was it? It was her that did that one. Well, I do think it could be wise. We did dispel the. When we went back up after our rest, was the darkness still in the gargoyle bit? No.
No, it was gone.
So that's different to the shield.
Yes, to the shield. The magic on the shield came back.
I think it's worth a shot then. So hopefully we'll only have to deal with this once.
Okay.
Does everybody else agree?
Yeah,
Yeah, we want magic dispelled. I'm gonna step back.
Again, my fighting stance.
Yeah, we're all prepared for possible fight. Can Tili just be nearby, please? Please, Tili. Please move close, please. Please,
I've got
Tili.
25 run rate.
If you're in 30 feet, we're good.
Okay. Thanks.
Does it work around the corner?
He knows.
Get your ass in here!
What, dispel magic?
I'm just waiting
No.
for Tili to be in a...
Yeah, within 30 feet, yeah. It can work around the corner.
Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do,
Kim's like, okay, how to kill you all?
do, do.
That's him from the beginning.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's not even had to think about it. He was just assuming we would run into wine-filled tombs and die. Oh no, I've lost BDT.
Okay. What's the range on dispel magic?
Billion.
120 feet. Okay, so Undra will hold forth her holy symbol, mutter the incantation, release the magic. The darkness inside this devil's mouth coalesces into a swarm of bats which fly up and out, like dispersing as they hit the ceiling, and the cries, the ominous cries, stop. The forlorn cries, I think, yeah, stop, and the darkness is gone.
Can I take a cheeky peek? First of all, Ciel, is there any more magic left over there?
There is no more magic.
It was just something to scare people.
Probably. I want to take a cheeky peek.
What is it like in the other dimension, though?
Probably still there.
Nothing.
Okay. You peer down. You see a sarcophagus below you. You see a room that is lit by torches from somewhere you can't see. There are hieroglyphs carved into tiles all around the floor. It's not a sarcophagus. You see a gold inlaid funeral barge standing atop a stone dais, and that has a small golden sarcophagus on it, decorated with horned rabbits.
Oh.
Pigeon.
Isn't this one we... Did we want this one?
Downstairs?
What was opposite Aegean?
Oh, sorry, who's opposite Aegean? Obalaka?
We didn't want Obalaka, so we wanted Aegean.
No, it's
Is
the
it?
other way
You
around.
have Obalaka ready.
So... nobody else wanted to be possessed. And we have
I'm
5...
saving myself for Shigambu.
And who... So then, Ciel, would you A, like to be possessed, and B, who would you like to be possessed by?
We're not being possessed by Aegean. We've already decided.
But who is the other one?
What do you mean, who's the other one? Who's the other what?
Which god is left?
There's quite a few left. We haven't even found Unk or Kubazan.
Yeah, Unka's the one we want then.
Why don't you found Shigambi either, right?
Yeah, we haven't found Shigambi, and we haven't found Kubazan or Unk.
Yep, those are the ones you haven't found yet.
And so it's just me and Ciel who need people. So if we can save Unk for Ciel, then we might as well just save that. But you know,
Unk the glorious flail snail.
yeah. If we come
Okay.
across them in time before we die.
Oh my god, come on!
So that was a pretty decorative place. So I'm probably going to try and describe it to the other guys. I'm like, hey guys, look at this, and then it's Aegean's sarcophagus.
Cool. Let's do something else.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna add that to the map then. Yeah. So the devil statue's now green, and it actually leads down to. It goes downstairs to Aegean's tomb. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We didn't want to do that to him, so like
And we want to see it at the very least, because it's just we just want to know what's there.
you want to go inside?
No. We just want to physically see where it is, so that I can understand layout. But other than that, there's no.
As long as everybody's taking into account that by not doing these tombs,
XP though, guys, XP.
by not doing these tombs, we're missing out on magical items. As long as people are okay with that, then let's ignore them. I certainly am okay with that because I'm full up anyway. So it's up to other people's judgment.
We could give magical items to the other people though,
It's true.
but they're not going to grab them, which means that we're either going to have to resist the god, or and to be fair, you won't want to do Kubazan's because it's opposite no, not Kubzan. You don't want to do Ijin because it's opposite Obalaka.
Sure. I suppose Obalaka would like, fuck, no.
Yeah. Ovalaka says that Ijin is far too reckless.
Right, let's go then. Let's go downstairs. Honestly,
It's a terrible, terrible idea for Azarax too.
I'm gonna check to see if there are any secret doors, though. As always, can I get some help,
this room?
please, Owynn?
Absolutely.
Okay, 14.
Yep. No secret doors in this room.
Fucking.
I'm assuming that you'll take into account us pushing, which is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Obviously, because like, what's the word? I say fog of war. Yeah, fog of war or whatever. The fog of war is not 100% perfect. I'm just ignoring any of the strange seams in the map.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good job.
But very disappointed that May is not able to find those seams herself. What's the point of having expertise in investigation when she's rolling fucking terrible rolls?
Well, can't win them all.
But the seeing pool is so close.
The what pool? What?
The seeing, scrying pool is so close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So. What are you thinking about?
Might be able to go in the other one, sneak round and see.
I'm sort of intrigued to know whether or not this would... Wait, the Tomb of Annihilation, or this tomb, was here being built by the people of Omu.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I was wondering whether it would be like, oh, you could go back in history and Omu would be there, and that would be quite interesting, but that wouldn't make any sense, because they'd basically be dead at that point.
Yeah, you don't know how if it goes back in time, if it just goes to another dimension.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know, but it's too open to adventurers, so it has to be a trap. That's my opinion. Is that it's not hidden or anything; it's right there for people to stumble across.
We were literally going to miss it because I was just like, and then May just walked through, and I was just like, oh fuck. Like,
yeah, but it didn't.
I was going to ignore it.
Take much. It just took a bit of gumption to do it. It's not like I had to. It's not like it's a secret door or anything. What I'm saying is it's too obvious to be like something good. It has to be a trick. In my opinion, it's a trick. I think Ciel agrees with me, and so does Tili.
What, the other world thing?
Yeah, I think that it's just supposed to confuse us.
Yeah.
It might lead to something, but it doesn't seem overall terribly useful.
It might be fruitful, and it might.
So we currently also,
but probably not.
So we didn't find out where that crawl space went to in the other tomb.
No. Would you like to go and look?
Well, if we're going to try and finish this area, then that would be
I think it's worth it.
We'd have to find out where it goes.
Yeah.
I'm scared. If we start triggering stuff in Nang Nang's tomb,
I just
be prepared.
Do not touch the salt.
Don't touch anything.
And just be prepared, as you said, to fight, but just basically touch nothing but the crawl space.
Okay.
Nothing but the lamp.
That's such a good.
It is. I can't believe they're ruining it.
Will Smith, Jesus Christ. And he has to talk like it's a black American as well. He can't. He's just being himself. He's just being himself by a genie. Big deal. Give me Robin Williams.
Well, I don't know if Robin Williams didn't talk like a genie either. Well, I can't imagine a genie.
Well, he was fucking great. Okay.
Yeah. In all of the genies I've come across, they've not been black. I mean, it could be just that they're racist, and no black people have managed to become genies yet.
I mean,
I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't have an issue with him being black. I have an issue with him being Will Stupid Smith. He's so annoying and terrible. Worst actor ever.
Smith? Why is it?
Will walks into the room, okay?
He was the best Fresh Prince.
Fuck the Fresh Prince.
Still is.
Men in Black. It's good.
Stupid.
I like Will Smith.
Will Smith just plays Will Smith in every movie.
That.
He is
Either it's wine or it's blood.
Tilly can just walk in as we determined these crawl spaces. But May, you'd have to squeeze in and crouch if you want to go down there. Yeah. So this is like maybe at chest height, and you have to like almost dive in because it's up off the ground and it slopes downwards.
Okay. Tilly, do you want to do it instead?
Not really.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Fine. Yep.
Do you need the ring of water breathing, even though you're going through blood?
Yeah. So at the it slopes down and then it stops, and you can see some sort of you've got light. Yes. So there's again there's like this stench of wine.
Oh,
guys.
Was that the exit?
Oh, if we got trapped, maybe we could exit through here.
We totally.
Yeah, but I didn't find any secret doors at all. There were none.
Maybe we didn't do any crawl space. Like, we would have been pushing.
Maybe you swim up or something.
Maybe, yeah. But I mean, I'm not very high up. Are you? It's not like we're at the
Well, do you want to just
I could keep going, but
keep going?
I mean, how deep is it?
At the bottom, it basically begins to fill up the entire crawl space. It's just you'd have to swim through it. So
under it, so submerge your head.
Yeah. You walk further down, and it gets to.
Okay, I'm getting out, and I'm going to tell Tilly, and she can make do with that information what she will.
Is that wine down there?
Yeah, just literally loads of wine. You could swim in it.
Okay, have you just dived into the wine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to clarify, it's a ring of water, not wine breathing.
I test it out and see if I can breathe underneath.
So it's a cap of water breathing, right? You've got a ring of swimming.
Oh yeah.
A cap of water breathing. So the cap of water breathing, I believe, conjures like an air bubble, a bubble of air around your head.
Right.
Oh my god.
Oh, that means I can't drink it at the same time. Oh my god.
So just fill up your mug.
I would. Okay, well this is interesting. Oh. Okay, so what's this? Do I feel any current whilst I'm in here? Is the wine travelling anywhere?
It's not.
Okay, then I go.
It's just a big circular chamber.
I go back out.
Full of wine.
Do you guys mind tying a rope to me?
Wait, no, actually.
Absolutely.
It would all have drained by now, so this is just empty. It just smells of wine.
Oh, never mind.
And you can see like well, no, we're closed now. Yeah, that's it. So, sorry, my mistake. Wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, so yeah, down there is just some empty, almost rooms, like a very circular room branches off, and it smells strongly of wine. You can see like wine is kind of like little puddles of it still there.
I suppose May would be down there rather than Tili at the moment then.
Yeah, sure.
What?
Did you not hear what Kim said? We turned it back. So there's actually no wine. It's not filled up with wine. It's all drained actually this time. So you would never.
It was Tilly that would have told us that.
No, because you would never have come out if it wasn't filled up with wine, would you?
Oh, I see. Right. Okay, I'm going back then. Yeah.
How long has it been since?
And then I would just la 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 la. I would just look and see what's the circular room is it just empty?
Yeah, it's just empty. Empty circular chamber with puddles of wine on the floor.
And what's this? Does it smell of wine or is it just?
Mm-hmm. Smells of wine, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and there's small puddles of wine as well. Yeah.
And this bit at the end is like, can I see through their eyes or anything?
No, you can't. It's just it's just like it just ends in this sort of weird protrusion
Investigation roll that could. Oh, fucking why? What is this? A 2?
No, it's strange. Maybe some sort of carving, but
Push it.
I mean,
pushing it.
you probably know what it is theoretically. It just
like investigation enough would tell me. Oh, it's
Do
probably
we-
leads into the we're using some fake fucking tomb.
Do we want to? I reckon if we don't disturb this assault, we should be okay. Do we want to just try and push door like the wall around here and investigate this area?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, just the usual lot then. Usual shit, please. Help me, Owynn. Help me.
I'm your only hope.
sure. You go around pushing at the various walls. None of them budge.
Sweet.
Just
Okay.
solid stone.
I'm pretty happy. And
Save the
should we?
lead. I'll update the map.
Should we go downstairs now?
Yeah, I don't think there's.
Do you think we should go downstairs a different way, not the main way, or do you think we should go straight up
like going up and down these stairs didn't seem dangerous, did it? It doesn't seem particularly dangerous going the main way.
Yeah, I mean, we've been downstairs the other way. I'm intrigued to know where this lot meets the two.
What? Sorry.
We've been downstairs the main way, right, or the other way, the secret way.
Yeah.
So this is the way, because we've kind of
Yeah, that's a good point.
cancelled off every other route, at least kind of for now. So I'm intrigued to know where this meets up.
So actually leads, yeah. Okay.
So let's go down this way then, I guess, in the normal formation.
Kidick.
Alright, people. Way off.
To see the wizard.
The wonderful wizard of annihilation.
Oh, you've got to move us all to the right place.
Yep. Let me see. You would have come down there. So.
Oh god, adding new what's the word?
Leaders.
I've got to add this to say down to floor 3.
Ooh, there's a plaque. Is there another balcony between this and the bottom floor?
Yes. Yes. The bottom floor is like what, 50 feet down by now. Let me see.
It's this weird purple shit. That's in like the other.
Okay.
parts that have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The mold. It's some sort of purple mold, which smells of rotten corpses.
Ugh.
Standard.
But it's
I'll
edible.
immediately cover my mouth.
And as Owynn, as you sort of reach the bottom of the steps here, you see tiny eyeballs emerging from the mold to look at you.
The
Got my hand
fuck?
Crossbow ball, I guess.
There are tiny eyeballs looking at me from the mold.
Can May see them now? That
Hello.
Yep. They're just watching you.
Hi there.
Burn it.
I reckon.
We need to read
That's
that
the
plaque. Can I
detention.
read? Can I see the plaque from here?
Can I see? Yeah.
Sure.
Don't taste the mold.
Can I also see that?
See what? Oh yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, so two hulking figures stand in alcoves along this long hall, facing each other. Armor is bolted to their flesh, and they wear bucket helms and spiked gauntlets. Iron collars around their necks are connected by a spiked chain that stretches across the corridor. So they've seen you, but they're not doing anything.
Oh, well, maybe they're waiting for
Are
their
these
master to tell
these
them.
aren't the golem-y things, are they? They're not the
They do look like Tomb Guardians.
golems. But we didn't get to see through them.
Maybe they're just not activated or something.
Maybe Tili can just tell them something.
And also, can I see the plaque? I'm just waiting for that. Yeah.
Yep. So this is another bronze plaque, I think.
Add a whole new. Updating the map as we're progressing through it so quickly is it's hard. Okay.
There's so many.
Yep.
Slake your shadow.
Okay. Is there not any text? I have to fucking type this all out.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Fuck this cryptic shit. God damn it.
Second bronze plaque. What is it? Walk.
It says walk through water with weapon in hand. Slake your shadow at the font.
What does slake mean?
I think it's normally to quench thirst kind of thing.
Oh.
The vulture is the first step. Right the gods. And then the rules of history. What's the final secret?
Into darkness descend. What does that possibly mean? Maybe it just means go downstairs.
Into darkness descend was probably the Ijin's tomb.
Into the tomb, yeah.
You gotta be reckless to get there. Jump into the darkness.
Wow, Carmen. Good input.
You're not just
she's smart. Yeah. This is what it takes to read these magical books.
It's I read a lot of books.
It's just that you never come up with any of this stuff, so I'm just really surprised.
Well, I've been giving input so much with these things.
Yeah.
Fuck you, mate.
Hey, Tili, do you reckon you can try and command one of these tomb? Oh fuck. Okay. I'm broke.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you... What is my thing doing?
What was the deal with the eye mold? Are we just leaving it and walking around it and shit?
Shouldn't we, like,
well, it's
burn
not jumping at us, is it? I mean,
I don't like it.
Do I like it?
I mean, I don't like it either, but
the vulture is the first.
You can try and burn it.
Yeah, but like if it hasn't.
Maybe something bad happens if we burn it.
Yeah, that's why, you know.
Maybe
like
something good
nothing
happens if we burn it.
Where exactly are the tomb guardians? I can't actually see them.
They're here.
Oh, right, just behind
One
them.
there. Oh, is
Do
that?
And they have a metal chain between them connected to a necklace that they are wearing.
If we
Going-
attack them, do you reckon?
Yeah, so like there's something like.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do they seem inanimate at the moment?
Yes.
Okay, I try to will the one on the right to move.
Okay,
Using the
nothing.
similar feeling, but okay, nothing.
Yeah, nothing happened there.
There's some doors at the
Tili,
end.
did you do it?
I tried, didn't work. Well, yeah, I don't think I can control these ones, and I didn't see them when looking through the pool, cycling through the gargoyles either. So I don't think these are controlled by the scrying pool.
Does it look magical, Ciel?
I'm gonna kind of sneak close.
Sharingan.
Oh dear. Yes, it is magical. The chain. What
Divination.
kind of magic?
Is it like
Divination
taut
for
and like
shizzle.
straight, or is it like dangling and on the floor?
Let me see.
It's going to be divination.
Fucking hell.
It is almost taut, yeah. Between their two necks. What kind of magic would it be?
Transmutation and divination. I'm telling you.
Yeah, maybe transmutation.
Why do you think
Maybe
that?
abjuration.
Abjuration. Oh, okay. Like a seal.
Yeah, probably abjuration. Abjuration magic.
Oh my god.
Let's.
This is
How far, what's the furthest somebody can see down here? Because I can't actually see that far down. Ciel, do you mind shining a light all the way down?
Down where?
This, okay. Oh shit, there's double doors at the end.
yeah.
And then there's this as well. This seems important.
Well,
On your map, was there anything that led to what could be behind these doors?
no. But if you remember where the secret spiral staircase is, if you remember,
It's over here.
somewhere around here is the secret area. So just something to bear in mind if you want to check for secret doors or something.
I think that went down this way though, rather than up here.
There was
You
some
reckon?
mold in
Oh,
that
yeah.
weird pathway underneath as well, right? When
All
we...
the way at the bottom, yeah, that's right.
Can I
So-
push any of these walls? Sorry, for secret doors.
Do you think that this stuff is flammable? Like any sort of trap would explode these things or something?
Possibly, yeah.
There are no secret doors.
The eyes, are they following us?
They're
Ugh.
watching you.
Oh,
Hey,
what if we
everyone
put
got
on
the
those
masks?
masks again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
I've got my mask, the white mask.
Okay.
I've got my mask, yeah. I put mine on anyway.
From the
From
first
the-
tomb.
Let's do it.
Alright, how many masks were there? Were there enough?
No,
I think there's
No,
6.
Yeah, I think there's 6 in total.
6, yeah.
I know I didn't have one, so...
But we can just say the people that put the masks on, do the eyes stop looking at them? Can we notice them not looking at the people with masks on?
No, they're still following you.
Yeah, I have a feeling that wouldn't work. I
No.
don't think it makes any difference. Yeah.
I have a feeling that those double doors always mean something important, so
That's
Is it
scary. I
looking
think we should
like a
ignore
boss
that
door?
entirely.
I think we should go there now.
Boss.
Tomb Guardians, I feel like
I want the XP, right?
3 XP. Well, in my...
Yeah, I mean, we
Does
can
the-
take him, can't we? We can take him. Why
Does
are we
the chain, is the magic contained just to the chain as opposed to like,
an aura around
Yeah, it's just the chain.
Tilly, walk underneath it?
Do limbo.
She doesn't need to do a limbo. She can just walk under it.
What? Okay, I draw my swords. Before I do anything, May, can you have a look? There's no traps like underneath or around or anything that you can see from where you're standing.
I'm checking the entire corridor then for traps. As from
Entire corridor.
No,
And
there's nothing. Nothing
Ciel,
obvious.
you don't see any other magic in this corridor.
Nope.
This place is just fucking like
Okay.
bonkers. Like none of this is.
I run forward.
I will be as close as possible. Do.
Roll initiative, guys.
Cool.
But I didn't touch the aura.
Oh, whoops.
So as Tilly runs under the spiked chain, both the guardians jerk into motion immediately. The grinding sound of their armor as they turn, their arms come up and they lumber towards you.
Okay.
Just me.
Well, yeah, just you.
Oh, I'll get rid of this line.
I was like, oh my god, I got 21 then, and look. Unbelievable, guys. What are the chances? Got one
Well, I
person
get
who rolls
advantage.
higher than me.
I get advantage on mine.
Yeah, but yours is still lower than mine, so that's fine. Okay. Ciel's a little bit.
That's
off
not
the
even a
ground,
critical fail.
No.
Huh?
Oh,
It's been ages since like something's been activated, like something actually is happening.
That's true. Yeah.
We've just been like, I feel like we've gone in, triggered something, and then suddenly just nothing happens, or just like you go into a room, you don't find anything. Fucking God!
We've been super cautious though. Like,
You've been very cautious, which is, I mean,
it's the right way to do it.
certainly can be boring, but it's the only way that you're gonna survive the Tomb of Annihilation.
Like that wine trap would have killed most people.
Yeah.
We would have all been fighting over the breathing.
Unless Tili could drink fast enough to.
It did seem like there was a
She's
finite
very
amount of wine.
Small person.
She has a large stomach for wine. It's like a bag of
General.
holding.
Alright, Owynn, you're up. You see these Tomb Guardians suddenly surge into motion.
Wait,
I'm going to move forwards.
Oh, is that your first roll? Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and avoid the chain if that makes difference.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
And then I'm going to attack this guy with a punch. Wow.
I'll just pick a hex for him.
Are you chill with me going first, Mickey? I'm just going to move away anyway, so...
Doesn't matter, I'm not gonna do much.
Okay, that's a hit.
I'm also going to make it a stunning strike.
Okay. With save, right? I always think it's Wiz is con. Okay. Okay, it saves. That's a key point, right?
Save.
Yeah.
Yes! So I'll mark that off. And I'm going to hit it with another fist.
Okay, also a hit.
Stunning striker.
Also stunning. Okay.
That damage, wow. Oh my god.
I'm going to do... fuck it, why not? I'm going to do another key point. This is going to be stupid. To double attack.
Okay, flurry of blows.
As in, I'm going to do my first one on it. And then stunning strike it. This is how you burn through all of your key in a single round.
Wait, so you spend a key to flurry of blows and then you're stunning strike on your first flurry of blows attack?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Yes. Con save then. Okay. It is stunned. What did I use for stunned? I think I used this.
What
That
is
means
stunned?
we want to attack the fuck out of it, don't we? We get like advantage and shit, I think.
Yeah, I'm then going to
Get
go to the other one. I'm
Yep.
going to attack it.
Okay. That's a hit.
I'm going to stunning strike it.
Fucking hell.
What?
That's less. I think. Actually, hold on.
I think your DC is 14, right?
So it is my key, which is my whiz, which is 16. So therefore, it's 3 plus 8 plus 3. So that would be 14.
So it makes a save.
That takes me down to 1 key. Yay!
Okay, so you watch
that guy.
Yeah, Owynn just unleashes this blistering attack, just using his fists and feet, crunching into this metal, denting it. And one of them, he just delivers like a resounding blow to its bucket helm, which obviously somehow stuns it. It staggers around as the metal reverberates, ringing. And somehow his fists are just fine. Didn't even break the skin.
Yeah, man. It's called calluses.
Yeah, clearly. Alright, mate.
You can just shoot and then hide afterwards if you want to, by the way. Because they're already stunned.
Okay,
This one is.
used to attack
One
this
of them's stunned now.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
Owyn's
if
like,
everyone's shouting
attack
out
this
time,
one.
Fine. Even though, I mean, this one's about to attack. This one's about to smash someone's face. But
Yeah,
I bet the one
but
that's
he'll smash Owyn's face. Which he's okay with.
His pretty face.
18 hits, isn't it?
18 does hit,
20.
but you have advantage,
20,
right?
isn't it?
Yeah, 20. Yeah, so that's a hit.
Standing next to Tili.
You have
It's
advantage, so you get
so it's-
sneak.
Get
I mean,
sneak attack as advantage anyway.
You get sneak attack
okay,
whenever
okay.
you have advantage. Yeah. 26. Yeah, 26.
The eyes attack you.
Okay, cool.
It's all attack rolls, by the way, so that would be spell attacks as well, if you're thinking of that.
Yep, so you're up, Carmen.
Yeah, I want to spend this round trying to figure out whether or not this mold looks flammable.
Can you
Okay.
not do that out of the fight?
Like, I was gonna, and then you start a fight, so...
Okay, so now things have changed. Maybe Carmen can be a bit adaptable and go with the flow, maybe.
I literally don't have anything I can do but fire, so... I do think...
What's wrong with firing?
Well, I want to save my resources.
Well,
if you're all gonna explode, then I don't want to be responsible for that.
I
So
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make a investigation check
yeah,
with your action. Fine. Yeah.
Please roll something good. Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah, it looks like if you shot it, it would definitely catch fire. I think.
catch fire or destroy everybody in that hallway that is full of mold. Like
No, it looks like this mold is it's like it's not a damp mold. It would catch fire.
okay, are
I
there
don't think it's
spores
ethically flammable.
in the air? That
Yes.
would just... Okay, then I'm
You
not.
see, you see spores occasionally being released. You don't know if those are flammable. But...
Okay,
Oh, that's not cool.
that is not good. So I will
That's
not
interesting.
fire. Instead, I will slink out of the way of Dragonbait. Use all my movement to get out of his way.
All of your movement.
Well, yeah.
Dragonbait's
I
not
guess-
that fat.
Yeah.
He is smelly though,
And
so you need to
artists,
give him
that way-
quite a bath.
So 10,
Give me a wide berth.
Okay. Off you go, Tilly.
Yeah, I'll attack the stunned guy. Don't think I'm going to use do anything fancy there. Right. 1,
Yeah.
2. Oh, what?
19 hits. Yep. They're all hits.
Yeah, I think that's all I'm doing. I'm just attacking the stunned guy.
6.
26.
Oh god, I might as well
26.
update the fucking map. So much responsibility.
Just because I'm aware that we want to take as few rests and short rests as possible, so...
So don't blow all your resources immediately. Alright.
Timmy, what the hell do you want?
So this guardian is going to retaliate against Owynn. An 18. I think that misses. Yep. And then a 9. So he just swings wildly, and Owynn, moving like the wind, ducks out of the way.
It's my surname.
That's right. 5, 10, 15.
Wind wanker.
Sorry, that's really.
Does anyone know what the stunned effect dexterity saves? Yeah, automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Cool. So that'll be a sacred flame. 10 radiant damage.
Damn.
Okay, cool. Yep, pillar of white flame. Alright, Artus. 25, 30. Right, he will... I mean, he can't fire his bow. He's fought these things before, and his arrows do nothing. So he will just dodge.
Demi, will you please stop scratching my legs?
Your legs.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. Dragonbait is going to charge in.
Good man.
His sword.
This one. This one.
Just like slicing. Well, yeah, he's attacking this one.
Fucking Dragonbait is such a bloody moron.
Alright. Both attacks hit. So 8. 15. Oh dear.
His strength is good, I suppose. Is Holy Avenger like a? Is it plus any damage?
It's a +3 weapon.
So his strength is actually shit. Well, yeah.
Possible. Alright, Ciel, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack this one, the one that's stunned. Let's go here.
With your sword. Yeah.
Yeah. Sword.
Sword.
We found some swords in the museum.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Fire.
It is fire.
Oh! Well, Ciel didn't think
Oh
that through.
god, rip!
19. 14.
Ciel didn't think it through.
23.
Classic CL.
30.
Well, I mean,
She
if
didn't-
Carmen
33, did you
didn't
say?
communicate to anyone
She
that
doesn't
it was
actually
flammable,
know if
it's an
Carmen
entirely feasible
said
thing.
that it's flammable.
Did she? I don't know if she said it was
I
out
don't
loud,
think she
though.
shared it, no. She's
Yeah.
like very concerned with what
100.
damage she does herself, so she just ducked out.
Okay. Yeah. So the flames scorch this creature. Where is it? No.
This guy has a lot of health.
They scorch the creature, and it's like the flesh in between its plates begins to like catch fire. So now this huge hulking mass of metal has, out of all of its joints, these gouts of flame as it just like writhes in its jerky motions from being stunned. So the stunned is gone now.
It goes at the end of my turn.
End of your turn. Okay, so you're up. You're up.
Well, there's no. Do I want to? Or just continue beating down this guy, I guess. Attack.
Miss.
Attack.
Crit.
13. I'm also going to spend a key point to do me the cheeky stunning strike.
Thanks. Okay, it is stunned.
Okay, and then I'm going to make one more martial art attack on it.
Hit.
Move as well, because you won't provoke an attack of opportunity because it's stunned.
Do I want to move?
So I can attack it.
Okay. I move.
Alright. Yeah, it's incapacitated, yeah, so it can't take actions or reactions. Alright, May, you're up.
Is this thing still alive?
For now.
Okay, so is it stunned?
No, but
that
you
one's
do
not
have
stunned.
advantage because you've got hidden.
You are hidden.
I'm not hidden from it.
You were, weren't you?
I don't know. Can it see me where I'm standing? I mean, I'm against
Yeah.
the wall, as presumably.
If you're against the wall, then no, it can't see you.
Okay, fine. Just gives me some options when I lean out and go. That's fine. Are there? Oh, hello, Andril. You're just right there. Get out the way! I'm just trying to shoot over here. I'll just shoot. It's fine. It's half cover, I guess.
Yeah, it's off.
But I was hidden.
19.
17 plus 2.
Yeah, that hits.
Do you remember what it is?
Yeah.
It's dead.
Okay. Jesus. 27.
Yeah, that's how
27.
you do maths.
It's got to be dead. Come on. Ciel crit.
I did a small amount of damage to it as well.
I did like 26 as well.
Yeah. So the bolt flies out from behind Undrill. It punches straight into its chest and it topples over.
Not her.
Punch, yeah, like goes straight through the thick plate of metal and its breast, and it just topples over. The magical chain connecting them like shatters and tumbles to the ground. And the flames, the flames continue to burn, filling the corridor with this sickly sweet stench of
Flesh.
Of cooking flesh.
Gross.
Another one for me, guys.
Anybody want some burgers?
Carrying you, know.
Alright, Carmen, you're up.
Okay. Well, she already noticed that the like spores and stuff, so she already had her face covered.
Okay.
But she doesn't really know what's going on, so she's gonna like walk in. It's 20.
What do we do?
I'll just like peek in, see what the scene is like. Oh,
What do you
yeah.
see?
Do I see any burning going on?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's.
of course
You
it's burning.
smell burning, yeah, and you see
Okay.
this creature.
I was just gonna like.
He knocked you up.
What the fuck
What
you
was she
say?
saying?
And then just duck back out.
Her mouth's covered, so
Caesar, I think.
you're not supposed to hear. Alright. That's fine. Tili, you're up.
Ooh, I whip around, whip it out. And
The swords are already out. Wait a minute. It's a hit. And yeah, with that, you just slice a gash across its chest.
Thanks.
Saws through the armor like a tin can opener, and it just topples down,
Oh, sweet.
dead.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, that seemed to go down really quick, didn't it?
Were
that
they
what-
sharing life?
Oh, yeah, I bet that's it. That's it, exactly. That's why the other one took so many hits, is because they were actually sharing life.
Yeah.
Which makes them harder to kill.
What's that doggy
general.
noise?
It's me,
Is
sorry.
it Clara?
Oh! For some reason. Sorry, I thought it was like Emmy's toy. It was barking. I don't know. It's Clara being a diva again, like, it's bedtime!
Lol.
Bedtime!
Literally that, exactly.
Such easy XP, isn't it?
Yeah, these are fucking easy.
Ridiculously easy now.
If we should just get the gargoyles to like come inside and so we can just mow them all down and get free XP.
Oh, no.
Does anybody know where our XP's at?
It helps that you all have magical weapons.
Oh, are they immune to like normal weapons then?
Yes, they are.
Well, they could be resistant.
That's why
Well,
Artis.
We know they are
Artis
because Artis was like, when he fired his longbow, it didn't work.
it was ineffective. I just want to, just
Yeah,
it works. Excellent.
So nothing exploded. Oh.
So I guess you had a bonfire up at some point that I forgot to remove. Gone now.
It's like somewhere else.
That's somewhere else on the map. Yeah.
What's like some strange announcement like, oh shit, did I leave the oven on? Oh.
Oh.
Guys, our electricity bill. It's Renner.
So are we interested in trying to like burn these mold as we go away and just like covering our mouths and just burn this whole shit up?
You think it? So what? Carmen muffled about the spores and shit. Yeah, sure. I don't want to be breathing.
Should we
in
go
shit.
back and then she can go ahead of us, burning everything as we go?
Use her flamethrower. Yeah.
Does that
Okay,
sound okay?
these aren't souls. That would be sad.
Bracken.
Well, we don't really know. Is it dangerous to inhale? Did you guys just breathe it in?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've been
Guys.
breathing, unless we've been holding our breath the whole time.
You guys have been breathing it in. Yeah.
Yeah, but it might be like dangerous if you keep breathing in. I think I don't want to be breathing in spores.
Yeah, but what if you get like tentacles growing out of your lungs?
Yeah, might end up looking
Well,
like you.
try and should we do a flamethrower then?
Yeah, sure.
Although burning it might release tons more spores as well. Like,
But we might be able to burn the air. Like if she bonfires it, then it should kill all the spores.
yeah, I hope so.
Okay. Where exactly? Like, because Carmen, you're around the corner. Which bits are you burning? See if people, make sure people aren't standing on it and stuff.
Yeah, what we could do is we could all
Just
go
arrange
up
yourselves.
the stairs, and then I'll just come down the stairs to where I'm at the top of the stairs, and I'll just attempt to see what happens if I burn like this bit, because this seems kind of separated from a lot of the rest. So I'll just like firebolt across to see if it explodes or if it just burns slowly, or.
Okay, sure. So you get everyone to go up behind you, up the stairs.
Yeah. Then, because it has quite a range, I can stand at the very, very top, like here.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Sure.
far away from any sort of explosion, hopefully.
Yeah, sure. Is May, are you going back up the stairs or staying there?
May wants to be cooked.
Oh, following there, yes, I'm following it.
Okay.
Yeah. And if it like should trigger like a chain reaction, I'll just run back up the stairs.
Okay.
So that's the plan anyway. Unless someone else got a better one, but
Okay. Cool. So you stand at the top of the stairs, everyone waiting behind you. They can't see because the floor's in the way now, but you're just under the floor.
Yeah.
And you peek down and fire a firebolt at the mold. It catches fire. The flames race across the surface of the mold, like blackening it, charring it as it curls and dies. A ice stalk erupts from the mass of burning mold and shoots a beam at you, Carmen.
okay. Shit. Can I dodge it? Can I run up? What?
Nope.
Like a beam. What colour?
Beam.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Like a yellowish beam hits you. So can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh great, my absolute best thing. The one I've got nothing. Plus whatever dragon bait gives me.
Plus 3.
He gives you magic resistance.
Oh.
Is that advantage? Is it magic?
That gives you advantage on save against magic. And it is magical, so you do have
12.
You do get 12.
Do I still die?
You don't die, but the rest of you watch as Carmen just slumps to the ground.
Classic Carmen. Fucking sleeping on the job.
Owynn like races over to her and like
Carmen, no!
looks up at probably Undrill and is just like, what the hell's this?
Undrill runs over, opens, pries open Carmen's eyelids and looks at her and slaps her in the face.
Let me try.
Carmen, you're awoken rudely with a stinging slap on your face, and you look up and you see Owynn and Undrill staring.
Tili runs over and slaps her again. Wake up! Wake up!
I slap her back.
Just kidding. What do you mean?
Was I asleep? Or what happened?
Eye stalk beamed you.
Undrill just shrugs. None of you saw the eye stalk. None of you. You're all above the stairs.
He just collapsed to the floor. I assume that we saw a ray, maybe?
Do I feel different?
Might have seen something hit her, but it would have been very quick, and you couldn't have seen below the floor, right? You were above the staircase behind her.
It's just been a few seconds. Do you remember anything, Carmen?
Yeah. Do I feel any different though from before?
No.
I feel
You feel normal.
Just
Bit
fell
sleepy.
asleep.
a bit sleepy. Okay, so I totally shot that patch and then an ice, like it burned up, and then one ice stalk came out and shot at me.
What the fuck?
Like I didn't even have time to react. It just hit me. It didn't feel very good. I'm not shooting them again.
Do we not burn them? Okay.
No, I'm not.
Just
I'm
leave
not
them
hitting
alone.
it.
What about the spores?
I mean, I don't know.
Should we just cover our mouths when we walk through? Keep our mouths. Hopefully, that's some kind of filter for them.
Yeah.
Just leave them alone, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
did the ice stalk look like Kubzan?
No, it didn't. It didn't look like that.
Did it look like a beholder?
You don't know what a beholder is.
We've seen one.
We've seen one.
You haven't. You haven't.
Come on. It looked like a beholder.
It did not look like that, no. It looks similar, but not like that.
Okay, I'll describe it as an ice stalk that looked a bit like that beholder's one that we saw.
Yeah, that would be a reasonable
beholder
way to describe. Yeah.
Maybe this is how beholders are born. These are just like baby beholders.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if you can talk to them then. Like, we had a nice chat with the guy we met.
Yeah. Find their mouth somewhere.
Prestidigitation allows you to instantly light or snuff out a candle or a torch or a small campfire. Presumably I could maybe use that to set fire to it, but just not in there.
No, that would... I mean, there's already a cantrip called Produce Flame which does that, so this is just really, you like, turn off and on torches and campfires, like with a click. That's sort of magic that you can do with Prestidigitation.
Boom.
Alright, shall we just stop hiding upstairs now and just venture forth?
Well, okay, so what you're saying is venture forth into this thing where we know eye stalks pop out.
Only if we burn them.
Where?
What if we
That's
light?
the only thing.
What if we'd light like one of those torch things and then just throw it down without being in sight?
Oh, just throw it without actually.
Could mage hand it.
Yeah, like mage. Yeah.
Like you need to have sight of
see
what
where
you
you
mage
put
hand.
it.
The walls.
Or you could. What do you mean, like mage hand to throw it?
Yeah, like maybe mage hand to hold it over one of it, drop it and run.
You could.
Something
Yeah.
where you're
could-
like out of view when it actually hits with the fire.
You could mage hand to drop it out of sight.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you can't make attacks, so I think a throw counts as an attack. So you can't throw stuff with mage hand, I don't think.
No. I'm just really scared. That looks so creepy.
I'm worried if it is like a beholder thing that the sleeping isn't the only thing that they can do. You might get a different ice stalk that comes out and like destroys all your magic items or something.
Just don't provoke them. Might be right.
Yeah.
I think provoking them for sure is like not a good idea, but at the same time, wandering around in an area just waiting for it to attack us because it might.
It's
Like, this is
so
Asarex
much of it,
too,
though.
right?
I think we should just explore this place quickly and swiftly and.
Artist, have you ever heard of stalk-based mold?
I'm afraid not, no. That's definitely a weird one. Certainly not the weirdest thing I've seen in my day.
What is the weirdest thing you've seen in a day?
Carmen, probably.
Tilly and how much she can drink.
That's impressive, not weird. That's feat.
Probably.
Can we
both.
move on or wrap up? Actually, no. Wrap up at 11. Work tomorrow. Open day.
Oh, fucking open days. Stop. Let people come to the university. You got enough students already, don't you? Okay, so we basically have a few different plans of approaching this. Is either we could let them be there, or we could try to burn them discreetly without being in sight of future ice stalks. You don't know what happened to that ice stalk that did beam you, though, did you? It could have.
I didn't. Well, it burned up for the most part, I think.
We should go down and have a look.
We have to go down and see. Yeah. It might regenerate or something. I don't know.
Go ahead.
I'll just like.
Can we do that, Kim?
Carefully step down.
Okay, Carmen, leading the way.
What are you doing?
I want to see if this part is still burnt, or if the fire was effective, or...
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, it's just a smouldering patch now.
And is there any sign of an eye stalk either?
Nope.
Okay, that's good.
No, I thought...
So the weirdest thing Artus has ever seen is he was still with the Harpers. They raided like a basement that they suspected a demon summoning cult to be active. And it turned out that it was some sort of like lust demon that they had summoned, and it was just a writhing mass of penis tentacles.
Lol.
Nice. I think I'm going to join the Harpers after this.
You can just go summon a demon. I mean, it's probably easier than joining the Harpers.
Why are you guys so weird? Tili.
Okay, are we able to maybe move through this then with covers over our mouths in some fashion?
Yeah, I pull my top up
Okay.
over my mouth and nose.
I guess that's the way we're going to try and walk through this. Just trying to not
Get beamed.
Okay. Should we go back to the way we sort of came then?
Yeah, should we go past where these guys were?
Yeah. We, I reckon, can we investigate and like push on the walls again?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking specifically for that, for a way to get into that. You know that place where we found the golden skull. I'm trying to find that. Essentially, I'm trying to find.
That's like here or something. I think
it's there.
Thank you.
Oh, is that right there? What? How is that?
So the wall
Stop
swings
walking.
open.
Stop walking.
Also, roll initiative.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're not
Was-
stealthy at all.
Were you in front?
I mean, I was stealthing, so
Just Tili.
Ciel.
It's not very good, is it?
I just followed everybody.
Oh my god, what is this initiative?
you need good decks for initiative.
I might be right. Actually, we might be able to shoot it down.
Wait, what are we rolling initiative for,
This-
guys?
Skeleton. There's a skeleton key.
Alright, Tilly, you're up.
Where?
But yeah.
I just
I
don't know why I'm rolling initiative. I don't know, do I?
Yeah, I mean, like,
I had a chance to tell her.
it's seen you, it's seen, like, Ciel, you've seen it. You can tell from Ciel's body language there's something going on. I don't know, unless Ciel, you're totally deadpan and not even bothered by the skeleton, which is fine.
No, Ciel would have
Okay, so TL scratches her butt and looks around and says, "So, what do we do, guys?"
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So nobody pointed out.
Well, it would have been Ciel up.
Oh, well, let Nina finish. She was talking. What are you saying,
Yeah,
Nina?
Ciel would have noticed that and mentioned, guys, there's something in the other room.
Something.
Something.
It's a
Yeah, well,
skeleton.
at least it's
Skeleton
not-
dude.
Okay.
But I mean, you know how? I mean, I don't know if me saying, guys, stop walking, because I've seen this. Would that fly?
Yeah, May would also have mentioned there's a skeleton as well. Yeah, if you both Ciel and May have said like, stop, there's a skeleton.
No.
In which case, I will. Oh.
In which case, let Tilly take a turn then, I guess.
No, shoot 2 arrows at it.
It's
It's on the ceiling, I presume.
Yeah, sure.
Can you even
Those
see it?
hit.
Wow.
Both of those hit.
Actually hit. Even
It's
with
dead.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Stuff, Tilly. Well,
Why does she have
you
disadvantage?
can't fucking see it, right?
Can see it.
It's right there.
Oh, okay, you can see it. Good, okay.
I like
Yeah.
Alright, music.
We're out of
Found your
initiative
moment.
order then.
Found it.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes,
Alright.
you are. You all get 10 XP each. Good job.
Yeah.
Fucking yes.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, we almost
God.
died
Yes.
May turn that bad boy into the bag of holding.
Yeah, do I how many? Oh, what's the range again? Oh, Jesus
30
Christ,
feet.
like this place.
30 feet.
This is 30 feet, isn't it?
I don't know. Have a ruler.
Yep. Okay, from here. Thank you.
Fucking good luck.
I think that's a pentagon. Yeah, this is a pentagon key.
Okay, guys. Well, we found this secret door, which guess where it leads. All right.
So-
Happy to make that connection.
We left that skull there before, didn't we?
Yeah. Just take it.
Why did we?
It wasn't magical, was it?
Nope.
What's down?
And the thing it's on wasn't magical.
Is that a
There's-
tomb?
Nothing. Nope. The thing it's on is not magical.
Do we just leave the skull, or do we?
I can
Have we
make-
read? And is there anything that says, "Take the golden skull"?
We've already picked it up.
Did we take
Pretty
it?
sure we had it in the.
Took it. Yeah, it's
Oh,
in
okay.
the fucking bag. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That's okay.
We didn't do anything with it. I don't know.
Who's got it? Yeah. I think
I
you,
think
you
it's
picked it up
literally
with
just
like
treasure, isn't it?
sack or something.
Yes, that makes sense as well.
Oh yeah, I do.
Doesn't
remember.
like it's.
Who's got it though?
Is
Oh,
it in the
me.
bag of Owyn's?
I thought it was in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, I've not
Just
got
just
it.
note it down, otherwise it will disappear forever.
All right. I guess
Hello.
it was safe to stand here. Hello.
Little baby. So cute.
Gosh, I can't even see it. That's so unfair.
Oh, no, you're missing out. It's cute. Mikiko.
I'm going to look
Just
for
take
traps
pictures.
in my general 18 general vicinity and
Alright. Four-column portico juts out from the far wall, beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in a wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats above a shrine. Offerings lie on a shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls.
Fuck that shit. Tentacled frog monster. We don't want that one. Sure.
Yeah, that's good as
so-
well, presumably.
the first thing you mentioned was these things, but I didn't understand what they were. Are they columns, or do they go down? Oh, I don't understand. Sorry.
A 4-columned portico juts out from the far wall,
What's
beneath which
that
a
word?
stone sarcophagus rests in a wall
So
recess.
many words in this dungeon. It's really-
I know. Portico, isn't it like just like a...
Portico is a porch leading to the entrance of a building, or extended as a colonnade. So like a temple. You know
Okay,
how?
Okay, so it's like its own little hut. Okay.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
there's a bunch of tables, a table with offerings on it. You said,
yeah, over here at the east.
and then these are just like fucking gaps with nothing in them, or what?
What gaps, sorry?
You said these weird 4 like frescoes.
Yes, those are niches. Yeah, in which hang 4 ceramic frog masks. Tili Obalaka is saying that you should probably not try on the masks.
Don't put on the masks.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Walk through water with weapon in hand. Gonna say it's probably not this. Slake your shadow at the font. Again, nothing relevant. The vulture is the first step. Right, the gods. Walls of history tell. What?
We don't even want to do this though, do we?
No, not really. Kubazan's there's no interest. There's no interest.
Kubazan's a massive dick.
Where's Shigambi?
Kubazan literally ate me.
Kubazan a dick? No, Kubazan's not a dick.
Kubazan's a
Was it good?
fucking monster. It's literally a monster.
Isn't it a tentacle frog? That
Yeah,
ate.
Yeah.
it wasn't. That wasn't That was a frog moth.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
but-
not Kubazan.
But
The frog.
Kubazan
Yeah,
was a good one.
Kubazan the
Yeah, but-
froghemoth.
Yeah. So
Which
it's the
one
same
was the one
species.
I
Friend.
need to remind you?
Well,
Friend.
yeah. That was one go.
Pretty sure
Okay,
Kubazan.
so Kubazan is the Froghemoth. Okay.
Yeah. Kubazan's
I'm looking at it right here.
And who's Kubazan's nemesis?
Papazotl.
Papazotl, yeah.
And we have Papazotl, don't we?
You're welcome to open up the journal as well, Rowan. It's accessible to everyone.
Oh yeah. He says you shouldn't release Kubazan, obviously, because he didn't do as he was told.
Yeah,
And he ate me. Well, a frog
Can't
ate
be
me.
trusted.
Just
that wasn't Kubazan. That was just a Froghemoth.
They're all the same.
still just a damn shit.
Not the same. Froghemoths aren't like sentient. The gods are.
Oh, so that's
Wait,
those
Kubazan's
ears.
bravery.
No, you're not reading the notes. Literally, Shagambi is dibsing. Shagambi have already dibsed it.
Shagambi is wisdom.
Oh my god!
Well, according to
No,
what I'm
it's
reading.
not. Opalaka is wisdom. Shagambi is
Do I
bravery.
not have light on me?
Wait, is Obalaka wisdom? That's hilarious. She's a pussy, really, in Tili's eyes, anyway. But...
No, Opalaka's like the very first person in the story, and she's like good guy.
She's
And-
a massive
fucking-
pussy.
The walls of Sorry, is there anything on the walls apart from those masks? What are the masks?
Yeah, there are
What are
4
they on?
frescoes. They are ceramic frog masks.
Okay. None of these are fucking relevant at all.
Well, we're not
There-
doing the... We're not
there
doing it anyway,
are.
are we?
Well, I want to
There
know
are.
so I can rule out certain lines.
Okay, there are 4 frescoes. The first one depicts a frog-like behemoth uses its tentacles to help the Owynn people knock down a mighty statue. In the foreground, an old woman wearing a frog mask tosses 5 coins from her hand as though sowing seeds.
Oh, hold on, let me fucking write this down. Unless you've got it written, but I don't think you do you? So
I've
First-
written the book.
the first mural is Froggy helping citizens knock down a statue. Is the statue of anything? Doesn't describe the statue at all.
No, it just says a mighty statue. So probably, like from what you know, and also, Vex will say that looks like the big warrior statue of Ubtao.
Okay.
Because they, you know, he forsook the people of Omu, and that's why the 9 trickster gods came in to like try to get water again from Tao.
Okay, and what was in the foreground? You said.
The foreground is an old woman wearing a frog mask who tosses 5 coins from her hand as though sowing seeds.
5 coins.
Mhm.
5 coins into just onto the ground.
Just as though sowing seeds, you know, throwing them like that.
Okay, next, please.
The next fresco shows a frog-like behemoth wraps its tentacles around a giant crocodile as Owynn hunters stab the crocodile with their spears. In the foreground, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug up to his open mouth.
Okay, does Vorvex have anything to say about this?
Just that eating bugs seems gross.
Do I recognise the bug as anything?
Yeah, it looks suspiciously like a yacha beetle.
Okay, next, please. Sorry, guys, I just prefer to have it just in case, you know.
Third fresco, frog-like behemoth with 4 Owynn hunters riding on its back finds a small boy in the jungle. The hunters seem elated. In the foreground, a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other.
Good shit.
Everyone playing a... Wow, fucking hell.
Playing a dildo.
Okay, next. Does Orvex have anything to say about that? I guess not. What does the chicken... Why the chicken?
This is awful.
They make it out like he's supposed to be some kind of like amazing god. This doesn't feel right. But go on. Next. Last one, yeah.
The final fresco. A frog-like behemoth wallows in a shallow pool as Omuans offer it urns of food and treasure as tribute. Cracks in the fresco obscure the head of the human figure in the foreground, but you can see that it grasps a lit candle.
Okay.
Do you know mending, Undril?
She does not know mending.
Does anybody know mending?
Nope.
I do.
I mean, this one seems like it'd be a pretty straightforward one to do, but obviously we're not going to do it. But Walls of History Tell All is, I guess, kind of useful. That might be what this one refers to. Just good to know. So at least we've ruled that one out, right?
Sure. Good thing we don't need to go and find a chicken.
Yeah, I mean, where do we any of us see a chicken?
Looks like Carmen.
Oh, wow.
Looks like
I mean,
Tili.
you're the size of a chicken.
I'm the chicken, remember?
If I see you.
So on the shrine, on the little wall shrine here, there's you can see a 6-inch tall stone statuette of a froghemoth. It has an inscription on its base, which Orvex can read. It says, "Give thanks to me as others have done since the dawn of time." There is also a copper bowl containing rat bones, 4 dead cockroaches, a green wax candle with a salvageable wick, and just 5 gold pieces, just scattered on top of
So
the
no chicken,
top of the altar.
No chicken, no beetle.
Yeah, I
Where
think
did you get chicken from?
I think the beetle would be the cockroach, and the chicken would be the rat.
Okay. I mean, okay, that seems like a fairly solvable one, but let's. I guess. What do you guys want to do? Just ignore it.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
May's a bit annoyed because she's finally found something where it feels like finally there's some kind of sense in the world, but fuck it.
No, we don't have to resolve it in a fight or something like that.
Hey, look,
I
there's
don't
a
feel
door
comfortable
here.
going. I do not feel comfortable going through this at all.
Definitely think it's a good idea.
I really don't.
Well,
think
the
we
double
should go.
doors. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He says,
Why? Can we go
moving behind,
literally anywhere else?
I think there's a few other places that we probably.
Yeah, but I think it's important.
Alright.
Too important.
Guys, are you
I'm
here?
not ready. I want to wait.
Yep.
What about? Okay.
Can we just check it for stuff like traps and...
Well, the double door itself is carved with leering and laughing skulls. If that helps with your
Can you
decision.
see if there's any
Are there
Turn
any
around.
strange
Let's turn around.
shapes or anything?
Strange what?
Any
Shapes.
strange shapes anywhere? Like, can I try and
Shapes.
investigate it, I
Like
guess?
pentagons
keys.
and...
Yeah, or square or
No, it doesn't look locked at all. It doesn't look like it has any locks on it or anything
what
like
is this? Fucking wrong. Okay,
Try to use a mage hand to open it.
everyone back away. Do you want to help me, Carmen?
Sure.
Grab the other door.
Push.
So,
Right. Just no traps or anything on the door. When I investigated it, yeah, just not locked. Oh, he's just reading. Moment.
Mage hand is permanently swallowed.
Okay. You mage hand open this door.
What's that?
So 10 feet from the doors, a thick tapestry curtain hangs from wall to wall. Its embroidery shows a scene of merriment. Nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
God, now I'm confused. Right, the gods. History tell. Oh God!
Burn it. Burn it down.
Slake your shadow.
I don't want to go through there.
I mean, can burn it if you're actually asking for that.
It seems safe.
That's it. Unless we
That's
get rid of it. As in, like, there doesn't seem to be anything on either side.
So is it a curtain? Is it a curtain?
It's a curtain. Yeah, it's a curtain.
Yeah, as in, like, there's nothing either side. Like
No,
it.
That's right. That's the only notable thing in the room. Yeah.
Does it have like a place, a seam, like a middle bit where it opens up? Like, is it a drawn curtain, like this, or is it like sideways, or?
Yeah, it's. So. I mean, it's just a curtain.
So it covers the whole thing. It's not two curtains pulled together.
Yeah, that's right. It's a one whole curtain.
Do you want to try and move it?
Burn it.
That's what. So maybe mage hand open.
Or see if you can hear anything on the other side, May. Get close and put your ear up to it.
Can I hear anything?
Nope.
No, I don't hear anything.
Burn it.
Sure. It's Atherax.
Don't like this.
I'm gonna burn it. Step much further back.
What's the depiction again?
Merriment?
Yeah. Nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
Yeah, this is getting harder and harder every. Oh, surprise!
Oh, I can burn it down if you guys want.
Or should we just try and move it aside? Or you just want to straight up burn it?
I mean, if you want to take that risk, Owynn, I will not stop you.
Mage hand it.
If you can, yeah.
See if Mage hand does that, Carmen.
Yeah, okay. I think that's fair.
Carmen or May?
May's closer.
Okay.
I just don't like the idea of sending her out doing, like, things when we can have just a normal arcane hand rather than a ghostly spirit.
I mean, but
Gotta get
But I have
30
to be
feet.
closer, and Carmen
yeah, you guys have
too
to.
much of a self-preservist.
I'll move forwards.
You
Preservation.
guys seem very eager to do these things, so I'm letting you guys do it because I'm just annoying. I'll stand here.
Our preference would be for you to do it, Carmen, so we don't have to send the person that we're trying to resurrect.
Oh, too late.
But she's like standing.
Is that not the curtain?
Another curtain hangs behind the first, showing the same scene but descended into depravity. The nobles fight with each other, partake in carnal encounters on the table, or sprawl on the floor in puddles of vomit.
Owynn gets a bit embarrassed.
Okay, next one, I guess. Gotta move closer though. Off we go. Just scared. I'm scared.
Yeah, pull this curtain aside.
Laws of history tell all. Oh my god, here we go.
Alright, a scene of horror confronts you. Nobles feasting on servants, eating each other alive and setting fire to the hall. The roast boar is alive and laughing on its platter.
Oh my god.
The boar.
There is... Oh, well. Sorry. Go ahead.
I kind of don't want to... I kind of want to leave this room alone.
Yeah, same.
It's freaking me out.
Well, I can't really see very far here, so.
What was
I
Kim
wanna see the end
saying?
of it. We're not in the room. Once it gets out of my reach, then fine.
No, all of you make wisdom saves.
Oh, fuck.
But after seeing this third one, is it?
Yes.
You have to see
Even
it.
if I was standing here.
No, you don't have to, you don't.
Okay, I wasn't looking.
Yeah, you don't.
20.
Huh?
I did.
Yeah.
I had a 2 and a 2. I had his aura.
Jesus. Okay.
I mean,
let me roll for the NPCs as well.
Oh god, poor Carmen. She's even though she's near Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
I was in his aura doesn't like this, but too. Ooh!
Okay, and Undrill as well. Okay, so Carmen, Tili, Artus are all immediately gripped with this icy cold fear which wraps around your hearts at seeing this horrific display.
Okay. Is that something icy cold fear? Is that a run in terror fear or a cry in a ball?
You're far enough away that you're like your heart's beating, you're palpitating, you can feel cold sweat on your brow. You definitely don't want to get any closer, but you don't have to run.
Okay,
You can
I'll run
stand your ground
and stand next to Ciel.
Yeah, my knees are just sort of like wobbling, and she's probably like clinging on to this doorway. The secret.
Yep.
May's
Yep,
like,
sure.
guys, are you okay?
Oh,
Would
too much.
Oh my god!
Shall we lift the next one then? Yeah.
Close the doors. Close the doors. Let's go.
But
This tomb is horrendous.
What's going on?
I look at Owynn like,
Yeah, you see Tili run around the corner, Ciel, like her face just like white as a sheet, grey. Her eyes, pupils completely dilated.
Let's move on. There's nothing in there to see. Let's just go.
Do you recognise the boar, Mo?
No. Mo does not recognise the boar, but thinks it's probably sensible to leave this room alone.
Alright, close the doors.
oh, Owynn.
Nothing here but poor taste.
Owyn's just put off by the carnal one. She's just like, oh, so naughty.
Who would enjoy drawing that? Jesus.
Shall we call it here then?
Yeah.
11 o'clock?
Yes, I believe that's a good
This
option.
is so like I'm just actually frustrated, like having fun, but it's just never enough time.
No.
And I feel like we've done very little in terms of like
We've just
Made any
discovered a
progress.
load of tombs.
just
Whilst we
we've
haven't
just
done them.
found ones we don't care about, or we just shit is just fucking scary and confusing, and
I suppose.
this is not gonna get any easier either.
Are
Problem, isn't it?
these guys fearful now, by the way? The doors are shut.
No, after a little while they calm down. You feel yourselves calm down a bit, yeah.
Oh.
What?